And the 8th of February.
Yes, the 8th of February, 2025. And then 100.7. Minya free weekend see a check. League in start say no. Minya free weekend see a check.
Okay.
A week today na boy and why be konsu atrema on Sunday. Na dey kuku see na me post video bi on Mr. to send. Penny from we say away nyina see. Na me see. He post you on my WhatsApp status. Emra na central for I stranded. E wo gate na oba bi ni yaku. Na santifoku na e ka che me se minya abotre. We have our rights. Accredited media. Nti be room.
That video na Abranti bi show tickets or what tickets.
Yes. Baba where friend China. O ka che me say me ka che ne say oye adwuma honorable station bo ano say na me say de wu ye wu nim so di o se papa ni din de o se nti de oba o se ntua ni sani awuram o se meeting na o ma ye no ni general manager no o se meeting o ma ye say ye ba ye ntua sika central for ye ntua 50 cedis oba papa no podin o se honorable Ignatius ba fo awu ase central ni bia ba ntua 50 cedis
na say na enyom na be hye mra o
nti he was insisting so me nwuram o didia am kan say na me say Oyerepa jacket no nti ma me wear kra o say Oyerepa BBC nti catch say Oyerepa BBC oh boss me twan throw that me boss me believer me wo wi ase ne say me twan throw na me ye bibia chiamia da nkwa ma na me bu maten a obebusa me nti me obi a me entire twan throw oh boss say the ye bu ya ten na ye busa da be na ba wiase o ba wiase na kokoye adwuma we na okohu bibi na asem no nya no kre na try aflim na ye no kre de obe bia na mebusa o nti me ana me try se me twa no
but this and the baba Islamic principles as they say there
so was me no be am try twa no so me the mechanic say we share that video na asante for ko e madansi ni we are stranded be assembly CEO bia oba sia na woni nsentwerefo ye we won so kwa nsentwere ni bi ene na ye me ya no so mi ko busa peni bi say sa allergy ya adwuma service aden allergy ya mo a sebe o mana o ma jama oba sia na o ye say o gate
alaka boso oye
with video sabo so on video
video na me we man who oba and guy bi na
me kati baby
and a guy na mo nam no e kire
50 cedis take it take it
but me ka say me who lady na
and about me ka say video no and yeah brighto me one sumpa guy yana na ye wo so we dey a short video on na santifu ko ka me say minya abotre o ka che give so nya abotre nti how this is how
I want to red
sumpa mo na get no get
sumpa
we a short video Brighton a video nti a short one long one
but so to video bi so I imagine video bi I imagine the lady in question or question GFA say omumra no edi Bruno teams nko na in relation to I don't know the exact match I know can ho asem me sure say Kotoko Achita for it might be the Nations FC either home or away game no say ni me enu nyina no ene o ma sie there be nipa hu de Kotoko kotutu nkonya no ene de supporters ni bi ko ago prama so I say that's all court no yes on say two oh yes
I'm fine and I'm a guy that
GFA Mrano di Bruno teams nko
in relation to what which incident
because Bruno team bi di bone a ade che yes ye na free in stadium ya man mo bo
so in this case
yeah
Kotoko Nations
yeah
I go to tungu na go mabane
Kotoko something like that well there be some on video na nkasa no we take ko ekira ya
yeah Kotoko Nations
one more match no
the emphasis.
One more match, yes.
One more by M1.
Yes.
And I got to go to Tungunya.
Yeah.
Supporters. Near Banning Nations.
Well,
what kind of
a sports journalist.
You don't need to. We are talking about common sense.
And now or compare Bonnie class in it.
Yeah.
I didn't know where and supporters in Libya. That is why things are banned.
Yeah.
So what I say. Now say Ubiaba Mimi Grum, no misbehavior. No, as I banned.
Say charging.
And now Untimison go banning on the home because the incident did not take place on the field.
Yeah.
And the local chance on your
oh, there be an old video.
But a lot of videos a lot of videos pushing man for people release videos.
Okay, so don't be pushed before. If there's any video that was
a lot of videos
Fabra. Now, and then the 8th of February 2025, we are here by His grace. The weekend's edition of today's Sports Bro. The foreign headlines in the local ones in Swaba. Now, I present the local and in the Dikai. I don't know why. Because President John Mahama charges Kofi Adams to restore Ghana's sporting pride. Now, Mekai say, or can say GFA? I heard something like
unresetted GFA.
Unresetted.
Or say Ghana sports in shambles. Ghana sports in general in shambles. Now, or where any must say resetting no. Sebe ni ya Kofi Adams in sha same free GFA ho. Now I'm bringing back the Black Stars to its glory days. But on say about Ghana sports in general, no, was single out the football, Ghana Football Association.
We are going to spend more there again.
Oh, definitely, definitely. Black Star.
Matthew will not confirm. Matthew said.
Say, I expect that you concentrate on building up all the sporting disciplines. I know the Ghana Football Association would be a good place to start to make sure that we return the Black Stars to their glory days. Meaning that President John Dramani Mahama who said GFA Hono and some more. Nti o kora no mo nkonkoye nakrana. No mo say we are changing into details.
Now the fella be ba me so me enra me nyansa fella no.
Say the GFA has told government.
Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody confirm. No, can confirm.
Oh, them say we there.
They will need $5 million to qualify for the World Cup.
Yeah, by way. Yeah, by way.
Why the president?
100.7.
The president wants to go to the World Cup.
Probably, maybe.
So, no, under his regime.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
He thinks the World Cup is a must.
Okay.
Anytime I leave the BRC will be a must, it goes with expenditure.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
At the end, I'm moving here to deliver the World Cup agenda. And Matisse, so we need $5 million. We'll get $5 million, we go to the World Cup. And when we qualify for the World Cup, we are going to get more and more and more. We're going to be around there 14, 15 million. Mumpe 5 no my.
Say ministry no, so the money will be with the ministry. More budget, no budget. Yam find someone. Much share the money kwa around budget.
Oh, about to was it one year drew. Say, open all call World Cup no dia. I'm say you need to spend. You need to spend money.
The boss, Comoros Mona money all the same points no. The almost so buying no Comoros are buying more $5 million.
Baba me be adwuma any wo be me just say about capet. Yeah, be adwuma obi o wa TV 8 auto petrol. Be 1,500 a week. Obi so Kingsley car ni bi nya petrol 150 bi ayi na be adwuma. Enti ko bi afa so ko ba bi nya pe. Na no am ko nsu ateme wo si anam for mo bai. Say na pen kan ko si aba mo bo mo V8 as we as mo nya am ko pie ho. Enti kwa Comoros be fa so akono. Enya kwa Ghana say some say be see e kodia Mama 5 million, and they have given you a detailed, you have an activity budget. At them, you be say, you be how you fly, say, and now start to add visits. All right, so President John Dramani Mahama has painted a grim picture of Ghana's sporting sector, describing it as being in shambles and calling for an urgent. Ghana said, I think everything is in shambles.
Oh, by a football idea.
Boss.
Idea Ghana, I was say,
oh,
me had to say, I had a high.
Boss, yeah, a beer.
So what you been saying?
A beer.
Oh, a beer. Send
the what like
a beer. Send
the education shambles. I say no.
Oh, David.
Boss, education
maintains education, I say.
I don't want to grow.
The only complaints
from the only way about
I say
free education.
Complaints
among us education there.
Complaints on. Who say complaints? And only complaints.
And no there.
And
say education.
Say education.
Education there say education 0.001.
When an
World Cup qualifiers here that's through the group yan double.
A kwanya ye fa sunya winner. Eno na say ball. A kwanya ye fa sunya winner.
Winners say.
A kwanya ye fa sunya winners of our football leagues no. Eno ena.
Na we the last year na man the league.
Samatex.
Na e kwa me na wo.
Oh, Mr. Otuo say in same way dey.
Only one team complaints. Oh, so that tinyina sa na e league.
Mr. Otuo yes.
Complain about.
Division 1.
Amu complain me bo solo. Tete no. Maybe a house at league. O complain say house be obi abona na league. But boss, Africa. He perform or performing more confidence camp to
one football club na complain which is as support. Some tests were prepared, they were strong, they won. And look at them kind of home match as a home matches. Some tests went away and were beating teams. And the man went 15 pressing said hanky-panky means to win the league in the Obedia. Of course, you need to prepare.
Yeah, what he said, you need Division 1 clubs are FN say a few on neighbor.
FN can way.
Oh, some it's
me, I'm not me say football is in shambles. I mean, who are there? You were Ghana and some artists be so net the Ghana deal with it. Hey, farming, agric in shambles. And I win a cuckoo for New Year and a bono. I'm not and they say no.
The difference is that
saying focus on the black stars. I think for me, I am not very comfortable. I say aside the two be a question for fun in some.
I was a different. Me feel say Oka say Ghana hanum BBI is in shambles. You bet me anyway.
Can't say me.
Oh, so say BBI nye.
No. Me want to make us say.
The Pacho Hill.
President Mama say football is in shambles.
Yeah.
Now I'm saying at the moment, maintain CSC baby the why.
Oh.
I have not said it.
Yeah.
CBSO, CC Ghana, I had a year. Now the match here is almost everywhere. There's a problem.
Baby a problem. Baby a problem. But generally, Baba is amebo. Ushe musopana leadership of sector be a problem. Will be ano in Sakraye ko. Except sports, especially the football. And Sakraye nyanko football honum. Sen kenebia keto kreku no na di leader foforo aba. Ke expect say enioma nim koye wo but obetumi asesa no. But nipa na watena wa ma football na say no no na da so osisi a.
The watching the topic.
Oh there say nyina kan bi.
Let's move on.
Say nyina kan bi.
A new topic.
Oh.
A new topic. Say baby I bind Mrs. Sandy. I mean, we cry me for one I be baby afa.
Sir, enti ye hope say Sakraye beba baby asesa no.
Sakraye is from the ministry. Ministry, you know. So what I say, and I was saying, no, only minister in there, because I know what say no. The no success or koya ebebuana by. So we wish Honorable Kofi Adams all the best. But the American say, yes, it is a budget to be a bar. Says our budget, according to the Banco World Cup, I mean, what difference a war can no any name. Oh, to them, if we go and say, oh, say, we never me qualify, no presidents. I had to say, free SHS here. So be a president, you know, ne agenda. I want to see every Ghanaian child in school. Why we are not when you eco free expenditure. So the makers will say, "Oh man, penny the person we see a basaya and time where how we spend."
My boss.
I make me yum sing.
On my head, team
say, but President Mama and Fablasters and down.
or
Or can GFA? I know can Blasters.
Blasters or
we
can
get to
GFA
the glory days.
That's where I have
Blasters.
because anytime remember say why na Oma Babo Sebaso you say sa department we are now we are the best for the whole Ghana, the whole world. Everybody with budget.
My boss, budget's not bad. Boss.
Also me just hey, you want to be the best? Oh, and yeah. This all go to we. Presenter Chrono Obe Juma. This all you say. We know this all you say. We this all you say. And the Basana na mke me machine. I expect that you will concentrate on building up all the sporting disciplines. Very good. And I know the GFA will be your play. Okay, say start just to start. To make sure that we extend the blasters and just start.
So start and then say that particular discipline be there. No say hono masemo.
Everywhere there, come on blank checks at your message.
My boss, so obi the budget bar. Ayana, it's about how sikanini, how we're going to spend it. Me sure say, utie President John Mahama, and what he wants to do before his first 4 years now. Because I think, sir, he want to do a lot for my Ghana. And if you want to do a lot for my Ghana, the American say, yeah, the Sikare amount. Never Sikare amount. Honorable Kofi Adam say $5 million. No, $5 million now. The mamma. How are you going to spend the $5 million? And you say, be a titina. Now your time is kind of my quite fast. See Abia, but the word I use is Abia. But the word I use is Abia.
We know. Abia when you don't know. A bicycle be anywhere time will be or the budget but budget no name budget.
We will scrutinize the budget.
Okay.
Boss, me am Papa Bika. Me am Papa. Boss, me am Papa. Boss, me am Papa. Boss, me am Papa. Boss, me am Papa Bika. Send me far. Me am Papa Bika. Send me far. Honorable Kofi Adams. Baby, you free no.
Baba, me am called.
Oh, sir, baby, you free no. And then Nippon not to no. He's not easy person. Oh, Jai, only on lighter note. We are only on lighter note. The person who knows him very well.
100.7.
Your mom pay man, near supporting.
No, I need year be in it. I need year enough for
by any crazy can any terms come.
Men can't say, I see Abia.
And this, men can't say, I'm telling you, it's not like that. Okay. Now, party communicate, I don't do it.
Not a macabre just one.
Oh,
boss. And a person in company.
Also, FM Center or radio station.
Is I for success.
Maybe like a weekend do
success nananum.
What's so called 4 radio stations?
Success nananum, Genesis, and a hammer.
4 radio stations.
4.
Whoa.
Regional capital.
Oh my idea. But they are popular pa meeting ding. A chain and no.
But as I say there, me sure make us say station is here or pie success there. Success no.
Oh for.
I was true. Success not true. Hono dynamics kakra. Oh nana a Genesis.
But nana be no GFA.
I Genesis FM. Genesis. Genesis.
I don't know. Yeah, call GFA elections first one and Koena. Come I deliver your presentation here. And we are not framing. No, I say, oh, assure me of his vote. Oh no. or the sa asema wo kan at the end of the 2 months.
Yeah.
So I remained eternally grateful. So at least I'm Fakrana.
Vote
trophy I'm common is angle for the day.
100.7.
And so GFA niche we ball.
Yeah.
And the team na no football club. Unity.
Yeah.
I don't know what time.
Unity to call through hands.
They in goals, 9 this season. And then the coach do this.
And the son is nana.
Sana.
So as is all.
So atre. So coach
assistant coach.
Your prayer kun free on na be take you over. Ti Kotoko
Our
game.
former All Blacks coach on coach All Blacks.
Division 1 they are
And they meaning but
Oh, nana man kwa adam. Okay, so I only can face Akrada.
why can face
I expect that you inject transparency. Those are the words. Honorable Kofi Annan. Professionalism and modernity into the management of the sector. You have the monumental task of restoring Ghana to its pride of place in African and world sports. John Dramani Mahama. Okay, so after Kotoko declined, Kotoko has someone any meeting, Friday Kotoko Ankon.
Yeah.
The GFA has now resolved to hold a separate meeting with the leadership of Asante Kotoko supporters on Tuesday.
Yeah.
It's something better.
Say in commodity na omone other supporters ni kodi na on say Kotoko de omo make special demands bi, so I think that e be a FA no e person omo share omo separately no omo sa assurance, and then they can begin to engage.
And that meeting because well.
Venue it might bet me ayi Kumasi.
My boss say enu na me circles in penifone bi dim kom.
E bet me Kumasi.
And na obusa a lot of questions. The questions ni bi ni say on who clatter bia from GFA since Sunday asemisi no. E who man for the condolences ba now you say gaka bia ba. You say even in the clubs, Division 1 clubs near there. Omo there but F no particularly. Omo hu so mo de bibia there. Aba and only already issues now. When the issues no reason or is laudable because make F
no say weekend games are ekosu nyina no.
But
1 minute silent, black and
publish something on
matches, players, officials, and adi nyina omo.
FA.org no. According to boss nipa na sem na kan up till now, Sunday up till now. Omunya krata bia from FA. Say matchri mu nipa, ti say the guy kaye, ti say the other clubs na ye no. Big Team United aye, Medium aye. Ghana Football Association no. And Fabi Biama nipa na work or a second member, and I don't think we can do. So
like
even to Kotoko
team na
Kotoko.
Oh, say any letter pay say, but one say omun show solidarity to
the family.
We be message be now.
Must money pa mama call.
Okay.
So
Kotoko decision to withdraw from the initial meeting allowed follow the formal letter they sent to the GFA Alliance concern demands. Okay. So former Vice President of GFA Joseph has read on the tragic death of Kotoko supporter Francis Acheampong as Ketokeko's leadership has meanwhile questioned in the aftermath. He said that we should leave Kotoko alone. That is the leadership. That is leadership style. A free drew a parallel to former Japanese Prime Minister Naoto Kan, who resigned on August 26, 2020 after facing heavy criticism for his handling of the March 11 earthquake and tsunami disaster in Kobe. Okay, so so anything.
He's Otuo say eba back to the NA Kenya.
But also that make say otadi asemti. Bo sa da make me say otadi asemti. Asemi ya ye nini ye interview ni abri obekwa ba be so de ache. On so de ache. He's disappointing some of us.
Or come make a chapel.
Boss, yeah, boss.
Quran cover forgiveness.
Boss, he didn't cheer. Boss, he didn't cheer.
Islamic teacher.
He's disappointing some of us. Integrity, integrity, Nti say me, boss, me hey, minim so owura Sometymer Otuo Acheampong kokum nipa. And I'm a tro matras akota national radio station a tro. Atu Mr. Otuo so say. Atu Mr. Otuo so say.
Or say.
Atu Mr. Otuo so say.
Na make a chapel no more year 1 month then their program be. Na the more say wisdom. Musumini nyina one Dr. Bodi Nyamete. The more year wisdom. Nti eno na amene hu say. We nya asema wo so hidi so. The action.
I'm disappointed.
Okay. Was any Enrana Harika say they say ni obi aso betin aso
oh we nyina kan bi na boss we nyina boss obi awo
say we nipa na betwe asan or say your kind of so that is the verdict.
Boss all can no nim say
anyway.
The papa no
every compliment he gets and Scott is asked whether Virgil van Dijk is the best centre back the Premier League has ever seen. Now can Enzo Maresca insists he has no regrets about Chelsea failing to seal a deal for a new striker. Pep Guardiola said the sign of Nico Gonzalez can help the struggling English champions compensate for the loss of Ballon d'Or winner Rodri. Ancelotti, the manager of Real Madrid, responded to La Liga's president Javier Tebas, who stated that the White Cloud has lost his mind with its letter of protest regarding officiating. Ancelotti defended that nobody has lost their composure and called for an explanation to clarify. Manchester PSG coach, was PSG are better now without Kylian Mbappe.
Luis Enrique.
Yes, I know a cost trouble.
On an team intervention. So the Okan.
He was scoring over 30 goals in a season, over 35, 27 goals in a season. When him do
say any coach in best what say. On an arm
Ntina Obrayans and all qualify for Champions League.
So
Onya de okikano. Opama okopo bana wanyana was buy Ukraine.
On why coach Ebejiatum. Napoli set aside funds for a grand summer window. Brenda Rogers has expressed his delight that certain supporters will be allowed to attend the Champions League. Okay. Arsenal intend to sign a new forward this summer, and have laid the groundwork in the winter window, despite not bringing a new addition. That's like a man.
Yes, it's a master take a door, so master take ground. It's a move from.
And as Manchester United did it again.
Outside goal.
I did it. Boy, you can't go Aquano.
Outside
Aquano. Well, you see
You've been a what qualify God anymore?
What is it? But boss, Tenag, Wakoto player. Player na Kotono no. Position be na Kotono. Oba na obona fi.
As a year try and narrow be say.
Okaze o coach Sporting Lisbon.
Oh yes, I man nyina. The oye name nyina on this to summer. What you say is dangerous. But you know that if they are lying to do it, some are not started to pay off.
So to one way is what, especially player Akotone for the number team. Our left wing back. Now the Nakobo the right. And the boy in the coin went to me amwa. Wait my killing the confidence. And yet, Sane Manoy no jai. So first half no film. Sane Manoy no jai. Team no the way or they as a or they to chacha too much. And yet
Leicester City.
Or they to chacha. Oh, or they to chacha.
Leicester City.
All my players and Bob every on
a month for so I can say Manchester are more tough for Umbijai. I'm more tough for fear. More tough for Manchester.
You also ask yourself, say, FA Cup at this round, you use VAR. England for na do time be I don't want.
Wow, no.
Oh, there be say go na outside. Lawyer unless one we boni. Go na Harry Maguire. Clear offside na Harry Maguire say. And I still don't understand why omu introduce clear offside. Clear offside. Say linesman no ho na crowded no ne ho ye crowded
before some corner say I don't know
off
Ancelotti mun sem no mo kana
off
but you say come and
boss say be correct nka
mi ball remember why na you
so you hear boni wan we be hana
me ni na
no one who say offside me say Maguire area ho ye crowded linesman na hu a odi say bia wa hu. But I mean, say FA Cup competition can say now at this stage VAR
from next stage number you say.
Maybe I was a hangina, I was a free start to end. Omu use VAR, omu ntimi ho ka omu njai. Omu ntimi ho ka na omu njai. And then I saw it and some Ruud van Nistelrooy kind. Osi go ne ba fegi time.
Yeah.
But na offside go and omu say. And I clear will be a camera. Oh, Mr.
Never I'm going to win.
So too.
Okay, about European James born only video. No,
I feel also
more the paper.
I feel not downloading G.
The course of the and I wouldn't said no story. On the Saturdays, Yana pressure on the one more panel. When you are complaining,
but boss, a decoder no. A dorsal. The code that need be more scan it automatically. Scan it automatically. Almost say if I could be star. I know the my bot or probably a what's the it's the code that need that. Let me say scan automatically. And the promise no reporting in our buy. But say o scan and I say unya sisia just a risk scan. O the risk scan. Risk scan. Just risk scan. Born again can almost say risk scan. Just risk scan. Risk scan the code or risk scan beba. Wow, we had a blank blind scanner. Emma. We had a blind scanner. On say boss, the code and a shame that code no. BOI V3000 say a shame that Oboabeba, but we have blind scanner now, ma. I was all pair boys.
And the pair boys no more. Why? I'm my friend, Auntie Rose Mose, Omunia. No, I'm permanent in Bina. We don't go a mole dinner 26. Mamma could charge 50.
That means 50 crown you.
Oh, what's Kanya Diama?
No fro in a cry, almost
that we on Frobia with a demo remote now they are called options. Options now they are called TPS scanner.
Hey, Moya Mumpancho, we are only 60 could be our scanner to come with blessings. Oh, okay.
I was mad at simple.
Sorry, 7
boss. Yabo no yes, you try player. Yes, boss. You try a player. As a no pay Yamo special good morning game na Yamo Kwaba Oyerepa 100.7 FM live on Oyerepa TV. Anopay emerasa so se ye konko funkroso na ensemwa edi adencheche ensemwa ebum fumpa enko funkroso no yade ho nsem eto anim ensem no doso ene anopay na mom de disafata se wohwe na wotie ena yade emma wo ketekete mampole bi ena akansu abusuam yarma kamu no pa anopay yebeto ebuase na yatre no emra ye confirm mununina ama wo ye live our Facebook pages no so Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio on Facebook Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio on Facebook audience say obese na wa comment me ba na the boss player to no boase akinkan na ama said say and said a fata and ano pay yebesha say efi major European leagues nom front league an match day 21 na abusuam enra and match day 21 of the front league an etime esha say nant atrafie ama breast ebon eka mienu a wentimi ante nochi oko Paris Saint-Germain omasua ya omatrafie ese enai ama Monaco ete ekedmo bakom Vitinha Kwanaskelia and afe Usman Dembele amane marantia amo epo goals no ema Paris Saint-Germain onimisa Usman Dembele enya 2 goals 57th minute 90th minute ena onya goals no ema Paris Saint-Germain Monaco Denis Zakaria enya consolation ema team ni say ena matches no esi etie ewa Alliance Rivera Nice Kromo Nice ebetrafie na on Lens ede abani na Lille atrafie ewa Decathlon Arena on Le Havre ena ede eboso Saint-Etienne ebo Rennes ewa Stade Geoffrey Guidat Arena na fe otna Olympic Lyon ene Reims ede aboso ewa Groupama Stadium Auxerre atrafie ewa Stade de IB na on Toulouse ede abani Strasbourg bebo Montpellier ewa Stade de la Minao wey eye matesa etodam nyankopon bo otena Angers betrafie ewa Stade Raymond Cooper na on Olympique de Marseille ete abosu wey ene matesa ebusuam etodwa ewa match day 21 nom na say ena table rom esi etia onimse na eye 20 matches ena teams no etime abo enra Paris Saint-Germain about match day 21 already here and a 53 points plus of 37 goals. Olympique de Marseille about 20 matches with 40 points plus of 18 goals. Monaco at Tosso Miensam 21 matches and at what team about 37 plus of 10 goals. Lille Tosso and 9 with 35 points. And play you doing some at 2 and him say and the top scorers no is see at 10 before and now I have 14 goals and Usman Dembele Abusiam Ukoko Pima now goals no watimi asani mekoye ati amana onyamyenum akawo enra enti ne tele no atim increase to 16 ya don some atu onim ene anopay ena Mason Green with 13 goals and was Jonathan David Ewelil was 12 goals anopay ya sansam no atu onim now and 10 times ya ko bonus liga num na fe match at 21 ya said ya ekoye enra ewo Bundesliga num Bayern Munich esiakai na Bayern edi enkurim our Alliance Arena Otivata Bremen ebona eka miensa amantimi antibi Hurricane Leroy Sané and Hurricane DM eti Hurricane ya 2 goals enra and Leroy Sané etibi etimi eka wo ena Borussia Dortmund trafie on Stuttgart ebo our Signal Iduna Park at 2:30 p.m. and match them out of them na Hoffenheim betrafie our Prisoro Arena on Union Berlin at the Ebosu 2:30 p.m. 5 back Everton Fee on a Hettenham and at the Ebony our Europa Park Stadion at 2:30 Visbeck Everton Fee our Viswaten Arena on it by 04 Leverkusen and at the Ebosu Mainz 5 Ababo Osburg our Mewa Arena not Borussia Mönchengladbach at Fee our Borussia Park Mönchengladbach Cromwell I'm gonna enter Frankfurt at the Ebosu Nankopobwa Eda Etnam Hostel Kill and it boom at a bomb na RB Leipzig 4:30 tonight our Red Bull Arena on the St. Pauli and at the Albany say and a table no esi etie a Bayern Munich and a LED after second round a ball ni match at 21 54 points plus of 46 goals and a Kutano by all for Leverkusen about 20 matches with 45 points plus of 22 goals and Frankfurt at also Miensam with 38 points plus of 18 goals. RP Leipzig at also a 33 points plus of 5 goals. Stuttgart also a num 32 points plus of 7 goals and Mainz 5 at also Encia 31 points plus of 9 goals and say and a top scorers no esi etie onum se enra onya 2 goals and 19 goals what me asha no home and no a hurricane of Bayern Munich NT abusham a 21 goals and an sa atime aka Oma Mamouche our Anton Frankfurt abusham say we movie to Manchester City or say 15 goals and sa and a call Patrick Schick our Leverkusen 14 goals and an sa atime aka and play you don't some out to him live on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM and on play show no a live our Facebook pages also a Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio in 10 times so yanko Serie A match day 24 our Serie A and etime asha se our Stadio Giuseppe Meazza abusham maka once match na Juventus Kotoko abonu 2-1 Randa Kolo Mwani and about 2 goals Emma Juventus Asani Diao and a consolation Emma Como team na Heras Verona at 2 p.m. Our Stadio Mark Antonio Bentingodi Amane Atalanta and at the Posto Empoli our Stadio Carlo Castellani na only AC Milan at the Abrani 5 p.m. Torino 7:45 p.m. Amane Genoa and at the Posto our Stadio Olimpico Grand di Torino our Torino Cromo Nankupobwa abusiam on Sunday that is Ottenham Venezia abatrafe our Stadio Pierre Ligi Penzo na on Roma at the Abani Cagliari abatrafe on Parma at the Aboso Lazio our Stadio Olimpico amone Monza and at the Aboso Lecce abatrafe our Stadio Etor Galdaniani na amone Bologna at the Abani Napoli battlefield our Stadio Diego Armando Maradona Stadium na on Udine at the Abosom game no at 7:45 p.m. now Monday night football in Serie A Abusham Inter Milan abo Fiorentina our Stadio Giuseppe Meazza say and a table see after match day 23 Abusham Napoli and LED with 54 points plus of 22 goals Inter Milan atoso mienum 51 points plus of 37 goals Atalanta atoso miensam 47 points plus of 23 goals Lazio atoso 9 42 points plus of 9 goals Juventus about 24 matches and a ball 24 game in Serie A 43 points plus of 20 goals into he counts before Lazio Fiorentina atoso Ensia with 39 points and pay you don't some atuanim say and top scorers see at here our Serie A Ritegi our Atalanta or say penalty last weekend 16 goals and an answer at Akamwa Skin Fiorentina 13 goals Marcos Thuram our Inter Milan 13 goals and Dimola Lukman our Atalanta 10 goals after Uko Lucas Soya Udini 9 goals and Romelu Lukaku Minama Bolingoli Boli and also Esiakai Emma Napoli our Stadio Diego Armando Maradona Stadium what me asha 9 goals and play you don't some live on Oyerepa TV live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Facebook and play Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio on Facebook Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio on Facebook and play yako Serie A na ya bosso edi ama yamfi Serie A no play na fe yanko Spanish Premier Division Santander week 23 na abusiam anra Rayo Vallecano atrafie ewa Estadio de Veracruz Madrid Cromo esebakwa Valladolid ante Alvaro Garcia na enyante oligo ati ama Rayo Vallecano nyankopobwa ene 1 p.m. La Liga matches to also Celta Vigo any Ribetes at the Ebosom our Estadio Balaidos na Mateo Busquets a Santa Referee Athletic Club Bilbao abetrafie our summer mess barrier Bilbao Como amone Girona and at the airplane Jose Sanchez Martinez a Santa Referee Las Palmas about Villarreal our Estadio de Gran Canaria na Francesco Hernandez a Santa Referee and 8 p.m. Real Madrid abetrafie our Estadio Santiago Bernabeu Madrid Como amone Atletico de Madrid and at the airplane a Madrid derby Cesar Soto a Santa Rofina fame otna matches no atimi atoaso a Deportivo Alaves and Hetafe and at the airplane our Estadio de Mendoza Isidro Diaz de Mera about Jamum as Santa Rofi Valencia about Leganis our Estadio de Mestalla Guillermo Kudra a Santa Rofi Nafe Real Sociedad Atrafie our Donosia San Sebastian on the Espanyol and at the Abosom Javier Abalora a Santa Rofi Sevilla Atrafie our Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan now on the Barcelona at the Aboso Alejandro Hernandez El Jamon as Santa Rofemia Sevilla and Barca at the Aboso Monday Night Football Real Mallorca, our Estadio Mallorca, now among Osasuna at the Abos Ejen Cordero, a Santa Referee, our gamer, make our seminum say and a table after match day 22. I still Madrid and LT our 49 points. Plus of 29 goals. Atletico de Madrid at also Mianum on our 48 points plus of 23 goals. FC Barcelona at also Miansam 45 points plus of 36 goals. Athletic Club Bilbao at also a 9 with 41 points plus of 13 goals. Villarreal at also Enum on 37 points plus of 11 goals. Now say and a petite in the you can't petite or La Liga. There's a manta. I must say more goals. Our La Liga Robert Lewandowski. Our FC Barcelona 18 goals and was Kylian Mbappe Latin. Our Real Madrid 15 goals. Anti Budamel. Our Osasuna 12 goals. Rafinha. Our Barca 12 goals. Afe Kike Garcia. Our Deportivo Alaves 9 goals. And what me as Lubacu. Our Sevilla was 9 goals. And pay Yeresan Semina. Down on Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Oyerepa TV and on play show no a live our Facebook page no so Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio Madrid derby our Santiago Bernabeu and when and 18 kunim 8 p.m. is it Real Madrid and I say abaya Atletico de Madrid Manchester United and I'm winning our FA Cup yɛde ho nsɛm aba ɔnso bɛkɔ comment section hɔ na wakyerɛ adwene ba na the boss player to no boase akenkan nyinaa ama sɛdeɛ sɛ ɛne sɛdeɛ ɛfata from Spain yɛnkɔ England ɛnɛ ɛnyɛ league matches na mmom ɛyɛ FA Cup matches ɛna wɔ hɔ ɛnora Manchester United 2 Leicester City 1 Bobby Reid ɛna nya Leicester goal no ɛna afei Joshua Zirkzee Harry Maguire ɛnya 2 goals ɛma Manchester United Leighton Orient and then about 12 abusuam naba pound sima edunuma amane Manchester City and ebo Leeds United and Millwall at the Ebony Coventry and Ipswich Town at the Eboso Preston North End and Wycombe and at the Ebony Wigan Athletic and Fulham at the Eboso Everton and Bournemouth at the Ebony Southampton Betrafi now and Burnley at the Eboso after Stoke City Betrafi no atonsa at the affect Cardiff City at 3 p.m. now for Birmingham City Newcastle United at the Ebony Brighton and Chelsea at the Eboso na Pobo Otma FA Cup matches no etimi atwa so ochina there were 3 games Blackburn Rovers among Everton fie na amone Overhampton Wanderers eti aboso Plymouth and Liverpool eti Brani na fe Aston Villa and Tottenham Spurs eti aboso wey matches over the weekend etoka ewo major European leagues no ma anopay ya don some atu anim show no weekend edition of today's sports live our Facebook pages no so na pages no Oyerepa radio and Oyerepa live on Facebook yena and yeye jumade no enti abomenti so far be chewa dwen our comment section ho Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio odi gu ho na fe me ba boss prayer to no boase akenkan na am said ye say and said ye effort and no pay ye ko Spain na fe ye din come our Spain and no pay na Atletico de Madrid manager Diego Pablo Simeone and in central for Ebusa Diego Pablo Simeone say na no nsemo and na Montaigne na Madrid say am per clarity at the referees committee no and nay am audio and na incident this year kota Kylian Mbappe no offer some say you say o club no official website amatre baby at the Ato and no say men ko kan sem bia am na enteki game no shine and then me focus ina our Madrid game no so some na mubusa me no men kan wan say no topic at me alcohol discuss ye Kotoko boy game Yahweh Madrid team no am individual brilliance players at any point in time on met me upon a show at in focus nina our Madrid dumping so am compo am normal game and no manager am Atletico de Madrid Diego Simeone Nensema oti etudam and na good news for Madrid and say Jude Bellingham Eduardo Camavinga Eda Militao Keva, Afe, Alaba, Rudiger. Now I'm latest at say our camp. The attendance Rudiger out on ultimate game no be Afe Alaba out. Other players no a trainee Lucas Vasquez. Good news and say Waba and Afe Eduardo Camavinga and so Abba and our Madrid down 8 p.m. say Don Carlo Ancelotti. Episode Oyusuno Betima Yusuno. I'm gonna Esia can get the video no ato Oyerepa TV and Oyerepa radio Oyerepa live on Facebook. Kylian Mbappe Lotin 18 come on ahead of the Madrid derby. Now I say we are excited masa Madrid derby way and dedicated as a player for Real Madrid on it Atletico de Madrid at the Eboso na the hero and it's a game no ambabo na fe amatoso at the including I say is going to be a difficult game. A gamer, Nima P and a woman, not the important thing, and it's a Mkunde, Abako, Ama Rima to Tanopay, Kylian Mbappe, and Samno, Yatipi Ama War, I mean, Vinny Junior, now swear on him, sir, and I'm a catcher war, and a panel, I will today's sports on Friday, and Texan, sir, Madrid, and Vinny Junior, everything come on, Mingham I am command, I'm not trying to say, oh, let me, I said a contract, I'm a Rima to Tanra, Vinny Junior. And mother the forum etimi esai meeting no koso na meeting no Madrid and a frayer the tennis planetary after say best award 15 million euros net similar to Kylian Mbappe Diano na amado to him say wakatuano yatum ya increasing them akonim na mom good news bad news and say am rejected offer now Madrid Adima Vinny Junior Ningnam and Sika Sika Amutima Antero or Fem among Fabian Cow na Demeti Chemsa after the Madrid game. Amasa Twaso Nafe Amani Vinny Junior Etim come on Don Carlo Ancelotti ahead of Atletico de Madrid gamer Yanko Pobwa and Etu Ganawatram Yabaka on Sempi at the Acho after the game. Namum Don Etu Jasa Adodo Camavinga Lucas Vasquez fit to play. Saramadi Kai Aka at the Achono or say Javier Tebas or Calamity say ono only time be some about responded to Javier Tebas and Nensama Awa Emma Javier Tebas and say now some say there be a system no a favor Real Madrid system no favor Madrid na ya pe clarity so all us against Real Madrid on Thursday ya kwakotwa Madrid player and Madrid say or peva Otuo no de course between the center referee and VAR room for no say all us be I say clubs no majority of the clubs and of the Habia Tabasaka is against Madrid inti Sansam on Thursday and then central for Atua Subusa Don Carlo Ancelotti say enyan sunsun so bia e Madrid so and say correct history about Real Madrid and football e Spain see the bia all us against Madrid enti omunim dada openina only club no Fiorentino Perez otiase enti enya dia e be affect Madrid de biarada and yansema ruano ati etuka enne anopay na metimani kwatete Madrid cheno enra demete chese Olrien Chouameni and of Raul Asensio 2 players ya among that screen sui e likely say among and best ate Madrid dampinum emra Atletico de Madrid eba Santiago Bernabeu no fe among Madrid ati abone Kylian Mbappe akasa na born again obey adema medima no ready no fe in the meantime ya bo ama yanahwefo atimi atibi Kylian Mbappe asisenka onye footballer maybe enkebia NBA eno Wojuma and Nkobeye na sebia also favorite sa me support NBA team we dey dabi a general support and me wo any general love and me wo ama NBA na mo mini special team bia me say ai we dey special team me domom and yansema Kylian Mbappe ati atuka na Luis Enrique onom manager Emma Paris Saint-Germain Luis Enrique at the Atuga Ukraine the team no better without Kylian Mbappe Latin I said last season or catching central for set the team no abusha better in attack super in defense super na whatever say okay numbers na numbers are afi Paris Saint-Germain ultimate anyanom ekle abontain emobia we say the team is better without Kylian Mbappe Latin. On say PSG 14 Ligue 1 goals and afi kono anoye Ousmane Dembele was 14 and now when you bika ho and afi Bali Bakola and so 11 defensively in all matches domestically. I'ma consider 19 goals and yansema efi Paris Saint-Germain. I'ma swear to the before sir Mefi Madrid in Saint-Germain na mako okay juma Barca and other clubs won some Spain no yentia Don Carlo Ancelotti this man are the two draw ahead of the Madrid game a Madrid derby 8 p.m. in there.
Yes, it is clearly an important match for both teams as we are both competing to win this tournament. It is a very important and special match. The opponent is in good form and fighting well in the competition. So this will be an intense, competitive, and very evenly matched game, just as it always is. There's nothing new in the build-up to this match. Well, this is a topic that before such an important match like tomorrow's I wouldn't like to discuss, but let me tell you what I think. I think Tebas can stay calm because nobody here has lost their mind. I believe what has happened in these days is simply asking for an explanation of what has happened to try to improve things. But the irony is that when Real Madrid wants to change this system, everyone is against it. For tomorrow's match, we only had a couple of doubts about player availability, but Camavinga and Lucas Vazquez will finally be available. I will prepare a lineup that includes both ingredients, quality and commitment, because these two elements are what lead to success at the end of the match. Without quality, there is no success, and without commitment, there can be no success either. So the key is to combine both in a match. At certain moments this season, we may have had more quality than commitment on the field, but we continue working on balancing both aspects.
And no, Don Carlo Ancelotti, I'll combine quality and commitment players. Masa, o general to quality in here, na me send a commitment at me aka home when you players are. Me never jam and 8 p.m. now fe me te abo etia Atletico de Madrid. Ano Don Carlo Ancelotti in some no and me bia he ya pesa pepepe eye adwuma ye clear system na all us against us na obia etia yen eno ayensem don enti atodwa yemfi Madrid na fe yeni nkomo ewo FC Barcelona amaso ye weekend di omo ani Sevilla ena ebo na Hans Flick akoda say I'm funny niagro eye Pedri or say I haven't felt like this for a long time. Me Pedri sa system ya mi wo mu any bona me bo sesia no minya bi ewo bounce ache onso me player ba no ma player anya dadia e say Hans Flick the training na oteme ye mbani so e say injuries aya thing of the past enti nyema nyina ekoye ema me Pedri me pesa me boa na fe FC Barcelona etim ajin kruwa odo man for compare to Bellingham and I say me won't compare me to any player bia me a player of my own and you see Pedri at the Tuta and na anopay na Sevilla Estadio Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan manager the team and Garcia Pimienta or they are two just a gamer on a Barca abon one player our team was say on team action ye a player Ben Wopini or can I say Lamine Yamal the quality no was throw and Niema Lamine Yamal ayen mpempe of football no obia hu Niema Lamine Yamal na Dobeka and say or your player I was say football any econo ho I say yenya Cristiano Ronaldo yenya Lionel Messi on be dominating football nti onyo bit say Lamine Yamal na oye with his age I was say wani etim econo ho and no Garcia Pimienta Sevilla manager this man oti etujam and then I'm pay meeting report to be FE Hans Flick and Australia na report no confirm say and pay main come from check and a for and unity for say Joshua Kimmich or a player Emma Bayern Munich in year 2024-2025 season we are next in the contract on it team no one back na we Hans Flick dia tudwa say Joshua Kimmich dia say dia tie bia e kukura tiaka obehia our Barca team num the system na abono e be siuti boy no a lot at the ama club no nko that midfielder on say boy on the prospect was throw and ya our Ayas and nya sam ketwa ni na Eric Ten Hag days with Ayas na obepiem our Barca na dia nya e pra the day and Frankie de Jong na say Hans Flick aka at the Acheampong sporting director Deco say the tie bia Frankie de Jong there I was some mutimi stand a contract or what Nima Pia or the Abema FC Barcelona and no Hans Flick na and play Anima will let us an update on Spotify Campanun Stadium Abusiam renovation say and I see at here Demetri and play and say Sadia Baza and Kamo Peno timer and come Spotify Stadium no Amberiano Abusiam and yet say or met my way in time and Menoka say a study Olympic Louis companies until May 30th 2025 and 24 at the Atuja still believe say our stadium meeting yet ready before the end of 2024-2025 season and no a reporter if it Barca say Atuja and I pay na Pedri or say when I arrived at Barca I didn't know whether I was going to stay or not. One day Coleman called me and asked me to stay. From that day everything changed and Pedri I say I'm not about to Barca no ono Pedri there onim say obeste and I say Mimi Pedri meko nemom Ronald Koeman manager as of that time Efreno and I catch and say who stay or say sad time na san bibia our Barca team na and play you doing some to and him show no I live our Facebook page also Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa Live on Facebook, Oyerepa Radio, Oyerepa Live on Facebook Live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM Live on Oyerepa TV yefi Spain na fe yedim komo ewo England and on pay na Miron Muslik adom manager Emma Plymouth ase gamer on Liverpool bebo nyankopon bo a otira no a difficult game no aduma manager and slot a lot ase emre bia Liverpool Asia kan no oye coach yana onkwata ohwe niema and slot any ni team no ase se pay attention to details ultimate se manager and players na de na dwen and nsano ebobo pit no so nebom football bibia timisi ochina de besi ene yansema Myron Muslit ade tuka ene anopay Liverpool epe another left winger na Demeti anopay etemse amutomani akwakosi Jamie Gittens so oye player ema Borussia Dortmund amotwanim se dietie bia nyankopon bo asama amotenbebam na febe adwuma ama Liverpool Virgil van Dijk control no where standing na moment maka ati achaw se enra en komono toaso enra Liverpool and the agents edim komo se da bi o yentimi tra ema Virgil van Dijk in Liverpool entimi enko enti mumma komo na fe yensi gina ye na boy na standing ema Liverpool and your reporter eka yensa and no play na say is something you want slot and on some no say smaller teams in Eboa. That's a smaller teams one day to ma. Baby at me see against Plymouth or China. Baby at me see the players no. Are you ready? I want to Trent Alexander-Arnold and me and Siakai. Nebom Obia Bashana Bia. About performing and I am slot and then some to draw some with system now. You want to see more matches and into rotation. Juma on say Alison Becker. Alexis McAllister, Luis Diaz, Homina, I likely say, Obetimi, Ayomo at the Fisa, Guerrero Stiomo, and no iron sma, if he and slaughter, swear ever, coaches and players time, our Liverpool, I say Virgil van Dijk, among for say, is a Premier League defender beer, or Tessa Virgil van Dijk, now Marijano, with Ninyansam or Yanu ye. Or say accolades bia abasibote bia hamote Emma Virgil van Dijk no o deserve it.
So they are friends again. Yeah. No, I think Virgil deserves every compliment he gets. He's been outstanding for this club for so many years, and since I'm working here he's been outstanding for me as well, for the performances he brings in. And yesterday was again an example of that. He was also in a good way, in a good manner, aggressive. He led the team in a way. With the ball, we all know what he can do, but also without the ball, he was sharp and ready. And it was not a coincidence that it took 80 minutes before they had their first shot on target. So Virgil, like many others, has a great season. Has a good season, but he wants, just like all the others, to make it a great season, and therefore we have to play still many games.
Still with Ancelotti and Liverpool. Now Ancelotti and Central for Wisan say, Akaban said Trent Alexander-Arnold entime and more FA Cup game bino. Na Conor Bradley. Ebetime I presina na. And I say, two good players.
He would be proud of you. That you come up with a different idea of asking this question. I think it's fair to say that for many positions we have two very good players. So that's for the right fullback position. For the left fullback position we've got more than two good centre backs, and I can go through the whole team telling you this. So it's also normal if you work at a club of this magnitude and that wants to compete for every trophy that you have more than 11 good players, and right fullback position is definitely an example of that.
And no Ancelotti and then some Altitude and on pay. I mean, feel Liverpool as well. Yanko Chelsea as well. Na Zedin Sancho no Ukraine. I say Nania Sir Juma Enzo Maresca. Aye, I want to na. I say Jamie Gittens. Aye, Juma Emma Borussia Dortmund a good player. Hence Chelsea and Genoa. Among Farmer officer and Yama Pino Bar. Obetime ati Ama Bobo Kono. I'm your reporter. If he Zedin Sancho na Sue Eba na Oliver Glasner. And I say benchiwo ebesa benchiwo biem onim se benchiwo fi Chelsea ekubo loan ama Crystal Palace na ose ebasa quality padia ebasa experience obi na obeboanom ama na se aye benchiwo biem ose game time ni pra na the versatile 28-year-old defender ninya owo the quality to shine again and you Oliver Glasner nisma otitudwa ene anopay Enzo Maresca se onunu hu de biarada se winter transfer window no mo want me unsigned striker bia ama Chelsea yakasay Nico Jackson pra Magi so pra or say other players wa on me deliver ama Chelsea former Chelsea defender William Gala and the two just say Chelsea pa didn't see Brighton goalkeeper Robert Sanchez amokafano ebaye was it too many mistakes Robert Sanchez ache say on number 1 at Chelsea there were a lot of good goalkeepers and Chelsea per or sign dominated BMA amukonko pebemra or say the likes of Mark Mignon mo omunyina ewo at Chelsea amu strength amu goalkeeping department no and yes ma oruano at the airport and on pay Enzo Maresca at the atuja say Christopher Nkunku a lot to offer. Christopher Nkunku a player and Chelsea Monfoni Jide our Christopher Nkunku Musa and also Bianya Bochem ama Christopher Nkunku abefa our Chelsea na Enzo Maresca the press conference ahead of Brighton pre-FA Cup game no abusia say and on the tuja.
Yeah, absolutely. We have before last games we have 2 strikers, Nico and Mark. Sometimes we add that also Cristo there, but in case both they are out, we're gonna find some different solution. No, I think I said after the game, West Ham game probably, that the things that we planned, we did everything in terms of player that they had the desire to leave and players that we need. At the end, I think we did all the things that we need. Yeah, for sure. I spoke already last week about Cristo. Probably against West Ham, he played already more or less half an hour, and hopefully from now on he can get more minutes and help us. Absolutely, yes. I was with the club all together. We were sure before the window transfer that Cristo was one of the players that our intention was to keep him.
Enti anu ayen sama Enzo Maresca ati atudwa Enzo sa Ukraine 2 strikers before game abono omo ho McGill and afa Nico Jackson omo out omo find solution to that afa sa ebia plus abeko any plus abeba nina amadi nkoma a nyankopon in the summer omo wo djuma na Nico Gonzalez Massa was City Training Grounds and na anyasem kitwaka Nico Gonzalez in the midfield and or down and the first training section with City yabahwe was screens so Manchester City they meeting on him say in November how baby 2024 and Premier League clubs koko siaye na amukoko to aba say clubs no ebia wo Manchester City and a City for Abu Dhabi for no our company bia sa company sponsor Manchester City da bi do so ayen tiase and no ATP rules in November associated party transaction teniye in favor of association party transactions APT rules in November and okokoto sabano na diamete HMC City for no launch a fresh Liga talent against the Premier League new sponsorship rules. Almost tiase adaya your City and City honest ne companies one musika na sponsor Manchester City as we denka sembia ni ho etiano reporter if Manchester City as ye total and no pay Pep Guardiola at the atudwa say mina me sanction say amon konko for Jack Grealish and fanmra na £100 million deal and oti eba enti masa ebe na matano mentano nemom position a obono me feel say Jeremy Duku and Savino our head of Jack Grealish and Prempre and no iron sma Pep Adituta na Pep de Atuta se Nico Gonzalez a player about Manchester City papa with the absence of the Ballon d'Or winner masa Nico Gonzalez no or ne papi e won mu onum se amode 50 million pounds, it equivalent $62 million, which is 60 million euros fee. And a final FC Porto. Now 23-year-old ne papa obekaya obeya juma ewo Manchester City Academy nom enti ne papa bonum komopi and sample and a boy ne eba a lot ema Manchester City Pep Guardiola pre-match press conference Leighton Orient and Man City and some way and a Pep Adituta ahead of the game.
Always we had problems away in this competition, FA Cup or Carabao Cup. Away in teams of the Championship or League One, even League Two, always we struggle. But we are ready for the challenge. Every game is a new opportunity. We will be lucky. He just was for in the world football. Unfortunately, it's in the whole entire world. Look, the politicians. So what they say about this country is better than the other ones, or the other ones is not important, and all the people have to live. More racist than that is impossible. Unfortunately, it's all around the world. And football is another expression. Not for the fact that you are a woman, or you are in different color, your skin, you make you different, you make you better. It's really, every time I'm getting old, because I'm getting old, it's more difficult for me to understand for this simple basis that people can defend some stupid thing. So I support her like I support all the people is of course abuse in terms of racism or gender or whatever.
Small Pep Adituta and pay the team no are ready. So one day this smaller clubs no in cup games are on memo Swansea. Na me wa England no maminko Christian Romero na so ye ni teammate James Maddison and they are to just say about Tottenham Spurs team no player or underrated pa a Christian Romero or say open top defenders are one more we are say ono James Maddison about Christian Romero di akaho a lot and the Emma team nom na according to insider bi abahrema agumasum anopay se matas atel and okay say obo Emma Tottenham Spurs long there na so na ninje ono team na open na anya Tottenham Spurs any revelation mensa eka anopay na Postecoglou Aston Villa Tottenham Spurs FA Cup the press conference and on say no your Carabao Cup game by and run your press conference no or see the place na da Nyankopon was Sunday or game nina or kasafa.
I'm still sleeping. Yeah, we got back at 2 a.m. So I think what's more important for them is they rest up. I'll give them the feedback, gave them feedback after the game. I don't need to give them too much feedback. They're all disappointed with the way things went last night. But the reality of it is in 48 hours or so, we've got a big game coming up. So recovery and get going again.
In terms of that, getting the reaction, as you say, you probably don't need to speak to the players because if there's anything about them, they'll realise that they weren't where they needed to be. It's plenty about them. I mean, look, I get the pylon at the moment. It's really easy, for people to stick the boots in and question the players and all that kind of stuff, but I don't. That's not something I question. We were disappointed last night. Didn't go the way we wanted to. We didn't really perform at the levels we wanted to. But that doesn't define this group of players by any stretch in my eyes. And we'll go out there on Sunday and put on more of a performance that reflects where we're at. I guess what does define them is that reaction, and you're pretty.
Eno aya ensema oko and Postecoglou na soya oti atuja anopay Jordan Pickford ana ensentro for busan sam yakase yi best goalkeeper ewo wiase a obeyi hwan na se keepers back kra and uyadomo Peter Cech ene Thibaut Courtois eno se ono obusana obetma catch say Master Thibaut Courtois no on the level no throw Thibaut Courtois a super goalkeeper and ensema urano ati eba and no play na abusuam Trent Alexander-Arnold mete say Meside derby no crown hwe na wantimi ammo sa game no bi Everton Bournemouth ana ebo ewo FA Cup from David Moyes akasa ete afa Everton Bournemouth game no ho na osine Everton team no are ready yebetie David Moyes manager emma Everton Bournemouth David Moyes FA Cup press conference in SMP and the two giant team mra.
Obviously a player that the club controlled from before, obviously with the relationship with Lorient. I think it was a good chance for the club to sign someone that for his age is ahead of the normal trajectory of a player. I think he's performing very well and has been really successful with Lorient, with also with the national team in all the under 19s and I'm very happy. Obviously, if you ask me overall, we wanted to sign players for now, but it's true that the winter market is difficult, and sometimes you don't have the players that you need there, and we decided not to sign anyone finally.
Enti wey aya Andoni Ariola manager Emma Bournemouth and say Ukraine Everton aya improved side masa sa Osha David Moyes bana jumana wapon Ukraine atimi akọ nanim Stefan Botsman latest on the player Eddie Howe on Birmingham City and abebo na okasaye and my latest on injuries and how I prepare akọ game no.
Yeah, I think we have to. I think that's the biggest challenge for us now is to, as I said, is to eradicate it from our brain for a period of time. And when it comes round, of course, we give it our full energy and focus. But when you're playing the likes of Manchester City and Liverpool themselves in the league, Nottingham Forest, we know that we can't take our eye off those games. They're very difficult games in their own right, and we'll have to focus on each and every step before we get to the final. I don't think he'll be available for this weekend. So he's taken a knock, as you say, to his knee. It's the opposite knee to the ACL injury. I don't believe it's a serious injury, but it'll be enough to keep him out, as I say, for the Birmingham game, and then we'll assess him during the week next week before we lead into our next league game.
Eno Eddie Howe nsema oti tuja anopay mame ko Unai Emery Aston Villa manager na soye Donye Malin on sente no fano Andres Garcia woyomom at the FA Champions League squad num nyade se amoka Champions League squad no ho Arsenal amusuam Demetini sign a forward Nyankopobwa in the summer transfer window. Namum amasha grand work and I say player amufi say oba obetimi aboa ama Arsenal akon ati akoranim na grand work no say omani bako at the entrance Frankfurt in the summer midfielder Bruno Larsen na yasim komono crash say Bruno Larsen to Arsenal and your reporter eka yensa anano play Ruben Amorim admit say Manchester United job is in danger after say taking major risk by not signing a striker in the winter transfer window. And here Saba Oti Atuja Anopay NT Ebefi England Anopay on Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Oyerepa TV. Oyerepa TV, Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Opay. Yeah, live. Our Facebook pages also Oyerepa Live, Oyerepa Radio on Facebook, Oyerepa Live, Oyerepa Radio on Facebook. Entia Twaso at the Afi Italy, Nicolo Zaniolo, and I say office say wabafie with Fiorentina, Abaya Juma with Fiorentina. Tim no win say wako Galatasaray, wako Aston Villa, Atalanta until the deadline day, and a movie to Fiorentina. Say Fiorentina efie na wabanom obia ebehu Nicolo Zaniolo abarabon sare city o start ye ope Italian players na momfo gite ewo musa ombetimi adu level na Nicolo Zaniolo aka ho Inter Milan Demetini Hakan Tahanoglu asa ni plano tete Inter Milan amasa se think life after Hakan Çalhanoğlu after say oply no masa mumu ni say onke bia ya kese krade Hakan Çalhanoğlu aya fit and kwaba and so still omaye na Empoli await inside Milanero na say yako AC Milan asie Ubusa AC Milan fans na almost say hey Christian Pulisic the American Maradona near Kawaka near hey masa sanko akọ sam ye no di aka ho yanya so fellas mu dia and a Champions League na manfo nyina ye entamu twene out of Empoli game no back to league duties after say niema ko ye amama in the previous games na Tijani Rendes oko Milana oya one player niema ko ye at the amount of Paman for Bonabaso afi niema ko ye at the amount Tijani Rendes or say baby a person on Milan etuno obunyan duo enti ono Tijani Rendes amani trim anya dead the biarada always he want to do more and a continuous improvement Tijani Rendes there I don't know na ex Napoli star onim sa oye Serie A winner the day ani Massimo Maro na obekaina on the likes of Diego Armando Maradona nom esiakai delayed in 1990 Moro lifted the Scudetto in 1990 and on the two just no Kenya Antonio Conte ni tuma na sisia obom Emma Napoli fona also na ne squad no ene dia oye no e kan dia cheo se obetimi agye Scudetto no amano ayeye o se Luciano Spalletti title winning team no se ya ene na omusiti nkakra omoto so ekokogye Antonio Conte enso a proven winner se die tie bia obetimi team yi agye afi ane yansema opanino ati etuta na AS Roma coach Claudio Ranieri the Tinkerman and on Sarah na susum no pe na mum na honam no ayemre adan na obubei ose Randa Kolo Mwani enei obo ema Juventus anaka against Como na Randa Kolo Mwani about 2 goals at the gumno nanka omo ehia no na mum sika no mo beto na wo he na sika wide at the amomunti ana Randa Kolo Mwani AS Roma antim amfano ano aya words from Claudio Ranieri the Tinker man na Napoli for say ama set aside a funds for grand summer window Antonio Conte sa nankupobwa samayi obetopa omo pesika puduo e de go masa enya Alejandro Garnacho Karim Adeyemi asensem bia nankupobwa people should watch out for Napoli in the summer and your reporter yansa eka anopai former Liverpool striker Luis Garcia and the two just Jean Felix at the moment or catch and say and yet talent and quo and am I successful or no Luis Garcia about talented padia says in Yame at that Chobia Jean Felix Obi na Messi ni Ronaldo mo di level na different na mo de beka ase Jean Felix na say in football sesiano quality ka ho technique ka ho and ability on the pitch and the most important attribute of a player was uye wojuma and your talent nko and the more successful nti say unya kwanya abesi akai amatil sibuti Milan or Champions League or Serie A also justify we are saying say your quality and you nsema urano ati to that is Luis Garcia to João Felix. Cristiano Ronaldo makes it 924 career goals after say anwa or say go Emma Al-Nassr team no or 40 years no anwa osiakai enya go. When is this man going to stop scoring? Cristiano Ronaldo always scoring. John Duran and so that's the first goal Emma in new club Al-Nassr say na nyaje say anwa onya go Emma team no na Ali I mean from to say Roberto Firmino oh my you know at the Efi Saudi Champions League squad no I'm register the Brazilian Galeno and I'm registering Roberto Firmino registration I'm a year film and I'm the Galeno the Brazilian striker T at Asema and I pay your tone some tournament on Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Oyerepa TV and on pay showing you live our Facebook pages no so Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio ya our Italy and on pay ya ko Germany na fe ya team come on our Germany and pay na Detenie Vincent Company I say Celtic Champions League game no on the team na our dream ho said the Ayasibe at the Ama Bundesliga teams no and yes sana tie our Celtic masa Celtic no I'm same as opponent I'm Germany I'm also about different football team in a Champions League game against Celtic a bit difficult are you happy say anra the team no etim Veta Bremen na fe I'm bomb a Camion sa I'm intimate answer we are happy with Hurricane goes amienua onyaye ati ema Bayern Munich anom aya Vincent Company na sankadem beko Bayern Munich omu 20 grounds born again Calamity ningina mo anisa sa oko omu 20 grounds wa nansai na plus no company hybrid no affect omu training enti omu the excavators and dump trucks are removing park no sunyina amay hybrid no at a few on we say at the ama plus and said the wood training never koye ama wom Brenton Rodgers as Nanilje said the game against Bayern Munich ebenya Celtic fans how much travel America game no pay also ready for Bayern Munich gamer make one some no na anopay let us an update on Alejandro Grimaldo or a player Emma Bear for Leverkusen Obakaya DFV Poker win over FC Cologne and Alejandro Grimaldo a Kotoko Praye na Grimaldo and a manager Toby Alonso and my details say and on who STM and I say Ukraine on your K Nankopobwa Visburg game no and Nadia say Obetime Abobie na Stuttgart 4 and your said I be Fabricas Juma Oyo Komono Yaniso Entinkebeya Sat Fabricas Amra Juma Ama Stuttgart Bobokono Liverpool Manchester United Chelsea 20-year-old player Jamie Gittens of Borussia Dortmund omoye dombe bia se ambefano no be adwuma enti ama team nti ye be fi ona fe yakọ France ne team komo France kakra na Philippe Clement say the Rangers team no nanka general transfer window yi opese assign more players anya de ope ene onyae no nanka ope more ene nsema oruanom enti etudwa anopay na Tottenham Spurs and West Ham United admit say adere nyae ka say Jonathan David Pardier say nei Jonathan David Eba abaya juma ade ama womu Nyankopon bua in the summer abade say Jonathan David clubs edina chino clubs ne sika awosoro at West Ham United and Tottenham Spurs and reporter yensa eka enano player yatinina ema wom onim say 21 goals 6 assists in 27 games this season. And Usman Dembele, 21 goals, 6 assists in 27 games this season. I don't know Luis Enrique, Abon Abaso, where a Jumana, Cecia Oye, at the Ama Paris and someone say, and Tebaqua, and make a difference. And it's a pra and Dillingham Pimpay. It's a Ojananaso, Abibia, Ekoye, at the factors, Ama and Gosno, Eba, na this conversation. Toga between Hansi Flick and Iñaki Peña na Demete terms Hansi Flick and Iñaki Peña among common anyam koma aya Iñaki Peña de wo confirm it assassinate and aya me number 1 to say dia nano be catch wono ama boy ne concern that e wo Barca team no ma anopay ya don some atuanim na Henry Winter Sir, on the and car on Mexiano Manchester United team. enka Harry Maguire omonsan fa captain amba no emo Harry Maguire esense Manchester United sesia ono ena a best defender or your natural leader our team no and what he oko kopiemo ewo ensam fufrema una emrise Marcus Rashford a cheniye Marcus Rashford and yama koye at the amano boss Harry Maguire say ayana enani so ayana ena huwa sa last minute goals no onya ema Manchester United boss medicine for the 7th time in the last 8 Old Trafford home games, Manchester United are considered first. For the 7th time in the last 8 games, home Old Trafford, United are considered first. Indeed, you know so anopay na among farmers no boss player. O say,
who consider first now? Shall say no?
O say ye churching.
No classes on my adom to be fresh.
Quite now first consider. I know what do. Quite first win no.
No man need your back said
boss unim wire many fan of Ancelotti in the second coming. About the Champions League wire there or winning games or winning La Liga. But I'm a fan of Ancelotti that since or by the second time boss. Oh share Madrid. Madrid they win in the Koyam show sa cup in point game.
But
Mekai Madrid final against Dortmund. Obi o hwe game ni bia in the first half and Madrid ni no. Minim say na I say the Kusuacha otu no. Untimi ntrase.
There Kusuacha otu da.
Oh there be.
Na
I say boss o hwe say bi nipa to kwan no. Na the Kusuacha wa. You no feel okay. Me fa be sure that but I'm imagine. Boss I'm imagine say the shower. How you feel? Sanity. The American say quite fast winning no. Ugly. And then on your Manchester United. So we say there. Said that I'm mature now. We say there now my afi. Everton Hag Senka. Matomic color TV akoto black and white. Time you ya bem. Because say na be there. Said Ten Hag. Ten Hag cried against Leicester Monia that they won there na ombrese.
Yeah, nasi.
It took 93rd minute from Harry Maguire. And onya sa offside goal no. Offside goal no. Emma Manchester United there dim kudum.
Bon. Ya kan wunni bon wa ma mugu so ke kan offside. Yima obi an hu bi born again. Oyo so yi wa ha ma na ko TV so.
Gwana to mbrofo.
Ase we asende.
You go on mo Facebook on blocking.
So was happy on your screen so.
So you may hear what oh, me as me mo hwe me dem chair man
police class.
Na me no wan let me ka police asem. Later. Tell me about there. Now other what do one na?
No pay me
because one power me jacket there. Suit I find say where the track
suit. Sorry ntem na. Okay.
Okay. Say first no now we kakra
they say me we can me.
Oh, why you know how here? And no me say we so people say na o da so control game say first no.
And control and pass.
That's it. We just passing there don't go there. American want you but we just for na the man nko ade. And no be
pa. Baba so hu me
hu ntreke se kakra.
Se mu se o ba se me hu.
Asa o break kakra.
Baba pa no mo adwuma no mo mre
Ronaldo of 40 years na Ronaldo 40 no wono kwa na just why ade pa o me bwa
o mo adwuma no na eti o mo ka de bi o metin kwa no mbo o mo bre na obi a no
ye adwuma wo yes ron chama
pacho
40 years
there be pacho
na go for 13 years o ma wo bi da
okay say entina o de soro ba mu no
na nke ye ne ntema what yearsake ba
13 there e ma na timi wu 13 no de be ma 13 there o be de no
baba oba be ma 13 o ntimi wo
be ma 13
lawyer boss
be ma 13 o ntimi wo
be ma 13 say
13
years no wo
o ntimi enye ye fi so sa doctor for na me tell you
there be me can say be I would need what it takes but it was 13 there
okay in that case that's fine Manchester before young quite young na what be free sunya na
oh enra course mum na me nyinya ya
na I said na ye presentation no na nkofo feel say I say kakra wo ho no ma bi ho ase bi ase bia be kan wan ase twist kakra baba ho ne ade nti mu ayeso ne wono yeso de maaye ana ase ne yeso ti ase ne yeso de maaye ne ade enu ne kakra afi sunyane na se enu afuzi mu ne kokko hwe mo ye postmortem no nti no omo akwakoye kama me kasa no pay lawyer Safuduku ene chamales na mkwanso omo kokukum na nkobia na kosi apenkra asoma mo se omo nko kukum ne ko no mo ko sere ne se aka na otweda no omo makwan nka wondi okumase e wa ha no unse ka kira nka se ka yaye na otwe na ne sabat omo ko gi permission se ka ohine be kukum hine be penia na so makwan ya tama se na meka no se manka ne no watene mi wadaroma se be ko fa aha because
didn't I mean buza san se the ama wo kan asem anima yen se na so ye de hye o
yes wo ye de hye
ka na na kukum no be
pese kan obno abetina se no wa ye de hye no na otweda wo kukum ono mo
okay
so ho na
na da roma
I'm the chairman
so be ye of somo ye sebe o somtra kukum somtra asante
no
Ghana
abaye Ghana som
said ye na ho kekan sitie no so okodom ko fufura na je se watra se ba for hai na me mfasa mana bibi to a se yempne se bontefo fo ngwa enye o moso sa so ye do be ko
ta se we de won kasa na kukumu jaboso
o no me just say ye do be ko
ye do be ko say ye dey say ko da una na no nche
say ye ni ade de nyame mfasa ma be basa ye be dia ye
be akwa ko dan de
o say come ni agro ko de be akebe
no comment because you know we mfato hunti no e ba de sa
edomo ko stress
omo ko na kukum he ho akosere senka na wadaro ma yesere wa wo de hye no se na tamawo kan no ne sum no ebro kukum ne ibimpo kumase na Sometymer so ama eduba bi no
obe o manager
pade no promote Ghana League no unsa de na ro ye na kofo fi se Kotoko nko na o promote ba na o di promote Ghana League no enti abaye Ghana nyina na asem no kra so asan abaye ade amagana nyina no abesi wo na to Ghana nyina nye fensen nko anti ka wadaroma ka obe pene dia ti na apenkra mse we de na ankasa etu ne wawro ne pabwa de asoma e da hye lo Safuduku se is a lawyer fin adwuma ase I don't know tama
adwuma wa ye ya jo
so ya fin na say officially no
they won no ho kakra ne otuo na mu ni adate o
we say be the we be ka ho the lawyer be ka ho me the we be ka ho lawyer you crampo okra and I know say because I be office with the office na lawyer wo office wo kra wo
na o hwe no a
bra be bra say we jare no ba wo obi a wo ka so be ya de wo tu ne ho de ye
oh ye ka
that's one thing about lawyer Safuduku
on say ye ka so bi eni papa Safuduku come
yes
there are few people like that also who had to say so in brakwesi
hey Dr. Hey that's one there say one there
you don't see how God created them
oh ye ni part unu say bu ha ma ohumi na me hu no o mama ben no che say so hu say
mama another example
Dr. Amudi
Dr.
Boache another great man great man
me oni pe bi ama odi
an maybe we ni me call ni fie ni krom ho no mo
just o me ni panga
yes
you wish say you were like them oh bit me ye ni me bi na odwene ho a onti azeze ni papa o wi ase o
pa ni papa wo ho papa
Safuduku is one of
ni papa wo ho pa
Safuduku is one of them mean to me money penny na dey but at least what comes to mind readily and I'm making
unu say o cases bi ho otimi di no pro bono
oh any cases bi am dey make case bi am dey am
so the hunya no be ka kofo kra
e bi okra na nyam me mabusuani bi o say bubusuani bi anyam me ba wo hu nipa bi wa refer man no e kon be fa so be ye no ne edu e kon na be fa so makoye we awi
o be ka say na asem a ne ni abresa
ye man nkwanza ne aka Safuduku is obu ana oni ni nsan se great guy kana asem ha na me kan ebinom yɛ nneɛma bi ma yɛ wɔn bɛgyeegyaeɛ sɛ ama wɔn di nkɔmmɔ ne baeɛ no wodi ama mu yɛsɛ yɛwie abɛfra mo abɛka sɛ
na wo ti radio so no yɛde deɛ woyɛ no yɛ
sɛ mo a mo so mo ayɛ adeɛ
obiara yɛ adeɛ alezo ayɛ da wase
bafo nyame sɛ
problem wɔ hɔ
deɛ wayɛ mede wobɛkɔ no
mɛkɔ alezo a yɛ mi spa didi alezo a
ɛdi sɛ metu firi wiase
alezo a nipa baakɔ nso yɛ nipa paa no mene ne nhyia ayɛ ba ɔyɛ nipa alezo ayɛ nipa
ɔn sɛ wogyina ne ho a wonte ase ɔtumi yɛ adeɛ bu sɛ nipa ndɔsɛm ka bi wɔ a
nipa dɔɔso wɔn hwɛ yi a ti sɛ mmea mi nana bɛwu ahyɛn num kura no wɔ yi ama wo
nana bɛwu ano ɔyɛ na ne Manchester asɛm na ama ama ɛha adwene
wasi wei na kɔka bɛka no wei deɛ ɔte ha yi wasi deɛ ɔte ha na kɔka bɛka no
ɔno na bɛwu a memehu no a sɛ ɛbafo Liverpool ni ba wɔhwɛ no papapapapa
na bibi ti mi na meka ma sɛ mo bɛgya ma ho saa
ɛsɛ mekyirim
ɔyɛ bɛɛba Manchester a wɔnyɛ ɛba Kotoko yɛ perfect
nana na bɛwu Kotoko no
Manchester deɛ ɛnyɛ
Kotoko deɛ na bɛwu adɛ sɛ wokɔfa hɔ no ma
asɛm bia me na yɛ adwene ba ne Manchester asɛm bia no am na yɛ adwene da
anaa because
boy ɔmo sɛ offside
ɔno kɔ bɛka sɛ nyɛ offside
ba me so ma hu sɛ yɛ offside ɛno deɛ
ɛnɛ sɛ na ɔde ne yɛ agye
deɛ one
yɛserɛw na yɛ offside yɛserɛw yɛmpɛ biara na yɛ offside
madamfo ne hyɛ goal no bɛda offside
na magu ahyɛ goal a yɛ sɛ offside wango ankwan kɔ hyɛ goal ma ɛsa kɔ yɛ winning goal a mo sɛ offside dabi yɛ nti aseɛ saa yɛnti aseɛ saa
bafo ɛnyɛ line na because sɛ sunya
yɛ na nti wede yɛ nipa mo bom na ifa nya yi na
ase akɔfa ba ɛha adwene
asɛm no
ya mu nipa bebree din a
yɛ ka ɛbɛbɔ
yɛ free ha
yɛ ka ɛbɛbɔ
ayi bright ɔyɛ deɛ nse se ani president
ayi ACP bright
ACP
bright ASP assistant superintendent of police okay another great man me na oni me ni yie but nye hwe
yanko sunyan na ye ne chairman fuzi nkodi nkomo asemi eba yi ho akoni abadodo no ano wono
odimpa
because no na ye resident chairman obvious kon sen Chairman, what's your game watching? Hello.
Hello, sir.
Okay. Now, any amount is saying?
Yeah,
no, na bus he drew ye. Mura Stadium, you also dear Nimona Uncle Bopnum. Now, yes, I go yaba. Any idea near him say ball na mo kobo kama echirinsem na chese nyefe so far money approach phone kita hodie ne ye nua Francis Frimpong ne ho nsensem na akosi sen hin no modu ewo sunyan no ama ne so kakra ma e
no ma chen ko now, I am my own. I think the American say, headed by IGP Dampare. I think say, movement I mean, I put for them now, you know, a minute, yeah, no one to get Dampare from. I think say, they do their work. You know, put it there, no, I don't. Contingent free, as rabbi with their doctors here. Yes. With the doctors here, you come much raw in here, you feel it to away and wait, man. To Frank, you call to all 0.7. What did you, Doctor, you know, you put of them, I owe much run mention. I didn't know the work from a course 70 meters. Yes, Kanakumano is a Tukuru. You also it. Basa ko kana ro na mo jana so jina ni na so 1.5 liters on se basa
1.5 liters na je say ma me nchen go for 1.5 liters here ensuo enu mi bottle kase no kase pa no
yeah
nsuo ya tuto ewo ayi bottles mu yi na kanjia nsuo no kese pa no
Japan mu gina ko no na ye ale to
na je sa de kwa chire
ete mu da mention no we should have come limit what does it what say piazo what does it
piazo
yes it's a costo more is that now they say already start on what from initially up to the beginning ambulance now what is so no get be
enyunu gu no
yes pa 1.5 liter see from there no na come on to mama nya say from here no man ko we ya kokot see na wo here dey
report no
yes and again I say them kokot one say don't power other day
na we na ya so
yes and those here last them kokot you can call me dia be omo pin ko no wa ko no ko no ko santi no say yes yeah esa ko team yeah no on go yo mo ma from the new law to see I got that here so yes you have to change another code okay so it's pa anti hope and I'm pretty I think I won't be la ma but police recruit ani judge na oba mam so the man picking the young leader e just say look me so grant one bill you know yen san for mo ko enya me adoma Monday yen san for omumra
okay no enu ye hwamu a nipa sen as say no a number some do am kokota
nipa 4 na oba ba ko kan akosia kana ho na nipa 2 na omo kan ga na o kesi kana kasa na pa 2 omo yes iti abo tile kan sa akosia Chinese ni girl man nipa 4
okay
em ko koto na
okay ndi final munya court no bi
ya court ni okay ko
oh okay and the court na ma mo kwan say court na ma kwan say mun san fa mo ko because without court no na mun timi nkipu o for more than 48 hours
yeah okay brema
produce the body
yeah okay omola ni gina so bet judge no ai oba no o je very my lady every time o twa oba ti jo gane so
my
lady
or the only
you from there no so me ja poly brand of fine also
ana zo nyani poly brand bi na nam
yeah poly brand say only be gina o me
you know autopsy no
yeah with that family with me and papa no ka me ma poly no ja ni ma ala me no kana contact no so they me no mama no friend no buy
okay tie postmortem na mutete akire ho
ya be o isa du
mu hebi
so you for me technically yo isa you go technically yo isa
wow
abo for what I did over by only share some everything yeah we give me no could know come pass we get now we are all sorry we are with them
and mo huniema
no you
yeah no
I'm not doing
and the sia no court mbasa akojo ada no
I you be ko jora for enu afọ o got here
okay
na
we na 17 February na ye
yeah
opemu ne ni nipa ba ko no
opemu ni yeah the bodyguard no
okay na ze sia ide enipa enum and all police for nsem.
Yes.
Baako na ɔkaa no. Ɛna ɛmaa yi mienu. Ɛna mmeranteɛ no so mienu.
Mmeranteɛ no mienu.
Okay, nti wohwɛ ɔmo bill na ɛkɔka one na ayɛ 7.
Na ayɛ 7.
Nipa 7 ba 2 na agrante ɔmo bill. Ɛna yi na mu na ɛsɛ police for gu so wɛwɛ no.
Yes, he said, I'm a church here.
Because
two boys in girl in there. Jama Koy, a better police. What's no me, no. What's me, no. You're with the guy. You're with the guy. Everything. And I make us a quick because, boys, again, Bruno, I know how we discuss for something by.
Tini na be police for asem chairman. Ni na police for na be che. Okay, girl ni kunu na o refer to wan. Girl dey hin kunu.
Akosia.
Onu ni kunu ka ho.
No, say.
O ma ya chi omu ni kunu ka ho ana.
There we just say oku boy me dey. Kunu boy me dey ba yo.
Okay.
Okay. Akosia no ya hada se chi no. Won se because no say la ngumu ko so. How does it? Between me and Okuni, like some guys to be on. So we have to contact their lawyer.
Okay.
So they acquire the beer before. But what am I going to say?
Matthias.
Yes. No, make us say. Information call to her. I could say, can I name Kofono and now Fono at the same.
Okay.
What am I going to say?
I approach the woman Rebecca.
Yes, you know,
okay. Matthias.
Somebody came on.
Matthias pa. Javundi mugu so a monyere mo ho na any positive for nkamo na. You say the Ghana for nyina wewe. Ene se.
Oje. Kama ya Kotoko for mestre. Mestre pa. Ngo kana be mestre. Asemi sie no. Kotoko for ni do ho Ghana so fi bi o wa bunti nyina atedi. Se the fact say even 7 dollars say what the play akubro buchi ko na say ka say nyaw but because of pull after na do we also January now ba what's up because adibu abanura no nenansa ano pay first call come officer
so first day
amana say first call come officer
pray say here be moving. I got that here. On say, I say you don't could be a CM. What I say? That's what I say. Matthias
I come sometimes yes, center. Who can be do a bear and a 5 betting I think from the fire. But one day, one day, the best have a court. So, okay, the quite Juma and I see just say, Hammy. I'm not have me and na kese mo tu wo si ono esa na abambu ere
abambu
you have to advert yourself you can hear that you be
say an ebi wa na obi suro ni bros for the omo frɛ wa oni ni din komo ko tim kasa ade asa me konzumi ntimi nya wo ha this am do sie na adwada ya beto aso nti a mo fra na ma mo vim so we de nye tema so ate ase Okay. Anyway, njo kwa ya dance bia unim na okwa akodie. Okay. Chairman timi da se echi ye be kasa chairman fuzi nyame nhira o. Ne koso ye adwuma na ma kotokwa na bibia. Otuo.
Ya fro o kwasem. What's the way?
On said the bia kan se assembly ni wa e ba frank
asiso.
You know, said assembly obewi, and I think it's very, very important. What information via police for Befron also the man because you see investigation leading to arrest minye police that day Diana nipa ba ko pe I say chain nipa ba ko betima me na gina ho a intimate to us. So what I say, if you are baby Bruno, you need to give a certain information about me and nail it down on criminal, alleged criminal. But so casa won't qua a bambuba proceed for your honey and dear. And I say, I'm in a maintenance who bore a cool police work with this car. Most of my Marcos in any case, because only evidence into Madaroma and Mempanton and Appin Granny. Say, Ubia. Odi Kotoko Acheampong no ye adwuma ma Kotoko kwan bi aswa informe ye be frɛ no wenya kama na akɔ sɛ kabinum atisu na
ka voluntary kra no
ma kɔtena sunya be bosome kopim sɛ
police for make say ye hia mu
the truth must be told na ɔmo kɔboa na ɛkɔyɛ sɛ de wɔkɔ so bo na mɛkɔ adwuma ɛna na minya ho unika scam de beba
ni sa do no
ne ade ne ana ɛha adwene very important
and time na no obi ka sɛ stories seems to be contradicting themselves. Any police for anymore. Police for send it to be out there. Knew how they will sieve them together and then eventually arrive at a conclusion.
Until your pathologist near the idea for very police for doctor for and if free crime by free crime by investigators if you free crime and on with chemwa or Macquaco PS.
The length of the knife need to be called yeah and the blood no I say make say doctor for no buy and my who sa we know so
omo de ende enye ani ahani asem ne ye de bia kan we bi afi omo de ende enye headline
the headline ni na no ani ahani
the headline exactly headline they ultimately you are allowed to add some sensations sensationalism is sometimes allowed.
A part of it. Look at sometimes allowed.
And yet always. Especially when you are quoting, when the thing is in parentheses, you cannot add. And at the beginning, I want to say, "Uku to be." Now started with inverted and close with inverted. I won't mean for being come. But when you want to paraphrase, Harry can say, "Nikasem no can say," and the, but say, "What say uku to me there?" You don't need to add or subtract.
And then no, you better both and then you better both paraphrasing and quoting together. I say it me can be reached there for kakra. Yeah, in the time I said to my food, we to me to us. I was say the Ghana Premier League will not flourish. It won't prosper nor succeed if Kotoko pulls out of the league. We will beg Kotoko not to pull out. Ghana football will be lifeless without Kotoko and House of Folk. Mr. Domfe, owner of Young Apostles, go down on his knees.
Young Apostles are so
on case, you know, it's tearing apart. Is that there?
Papa, I'll go to didn't come over 2 hours.
Hey, and what is some?
I just say a commercial.
Oh, Young Apostles. 4 months now. Financial
My name, financial.
The suppose
I'm going to and just will be a financier.
Almost say
the name public anybody is the financier.
And almost say scan or the nanny scan on my place on my tongue.
Who's a name known Kasakas?
Yes.
But what do you want to say is that? Say there's a kitchen. Almost plays with Denmark near the idea. And almost transfer.
Transfer can be a battle.
And
yeah, no, what's not.
But they say numbers they cannot even find the money in the account.
Hey,
that is one.
That's
yes,
stealing. That's stealing.
Oh, they were stealing. There's also how it was withdrawn or whatever.
But Tama, say yeah, for yeah, studio have for you.
Doing investigation, crowd.
Yeah, this guy got to baby. Now say, Afe, yeah, who says come at the home? That's a Baba Hearson. That's a Baba Hearson.
Yeah, police won't be answered. Or start here, no do conclusion. This is a taste. Oh yeah. On certain methodology, no crowd. What samples? We are not.
That so this guy Jamie, I say, you know him says come at the hard year, but me na me Hearson. I say any one more. Main country will be our baby. I'm stealing,
you know. I also finding out
we me friend mado bisa no say almost say scano almost say mo hwa omo
they say omo nyina yekura now they are calling for help
minister whether you were told say
from whoever will
help them
to partner them
now what happens to the other partner
were you told about some skabia you must say you come some wajan and then some then it was be I say Charlie that story no
if I say be river
and sort it out
that
team will go down
because so ani baba yedin
ama they say no ora don fe na busuafo nyina ten against ye catch ye catch
and it's already
ye catch
oba no ne nkra ne be gira yi o
ono so yare o na say no mfa no
Shambles
no mfa no
Charlie momo man pressure sa
I be say omo
ne pressure sa
nti mo ye munye na mo mram
eti tama no it is not our fault tama patroti ni ye asem we emu ye yi kakra na no pay na ye do musuko na yakoye pie di aba na udeti ni ye it is not our fault it's the person we sent who failed us. He failed to tell us the traditional norms that is expected from us. That is why we were not able to visit Polo's family very well and give our condolence to Kotoko family and the Polo family. GFA explains their failure to properly console Kotoko family and Polish family. Say enye omo fom so time information che say the general secretary say on say nkofo be raise issues with the way the FA has handled this police death. Omo fo say as a mother body no enye se ne yesese omo ye na ti enra na jo be 10 p.m. and na ofre chairman Dr. Decrease and say a person chama ki 5 kasa enti emuno and Sanchez emuno ko ba say senia efe ntimi enfom ho awura as poli any unsene ye hu other stakeholders no rule wo mu deeper no enye omo na omo fom ye no omo suma obi se ka onko na nipa ko no na wantimi amekire omo sene yesese omo ye omo no
omo de azem wo se wan
di omo suma no
Achiana.
Minim pa kwa musumano.
Sa achine ko.
So do bia ni sa achine ko.
Me de minim di musumano. Wo ni makasa ya achine musumano. E wo di asem mesem. Like to anapo we mi nya hwe o bisro wa.
Because
also who amamre. And you obi na also catch us say.
Oh, Natama between achine say achine ko ya mpa between achine prosper. One necessary who send.
And the prosper ni group amamre ni.
Amamre ho ba won say
yeah the crow
oh Tama into say kakra wo
the crow all over abrochire nyina say obi asem to achi ana asem to ayi ye ko ni akotia na man ye akọ abrofro kra am ye enya asante amamre wo oh broni America ni kra obi okotia no Australia e dey asem no and Chelsea asem see immediately and I learned this thing also only penning for na ma usua name
no baby yes
and I learned some of these things from especially Everton. That is where you provide
leadership comes in. Yes,
Mekai say former president no film a privilege in America when a debut or akrebu na America odan watch motor
Malcolm yeah Malcolm yes Malcolm
I was around him. And all former presidents. Rollins, I can't say, this is what has happened. In the next 10 minutes, both of them met today.
Midday. That's right.
You have to go there. Now, I'm not your president, not your head of state. Say, some basan and penny for you go there. Yeah. And commission free, almost coalition for fee, every May night. For how many years
continuous now?
The best thing you do, and your mamre, and your asantism, and uncrisem.
But the Osman is supposed to be
I'm saying that young Simon.
Said they can open to delegation.
You into delegation.
No more TSM.
See ya no. Kotoko nam no more association. And up and can I'm not going to go. Nana. Dear no was here.
Okay, yes.
Yes,
that one they may know.
So immediately the IGP here. Immediately you move to Kotoko first.
Tamano what you want to say IGP no nya a unity no by no. Enya polo into no by or ban the boss e mamie ye na as of fast e bi.
O mo beti match o man. Ba o buy no. Kotoko.
Okọ
and san o ne boss.
Na busu ya.
Sembu ayo. O buy no.
Na the boss no mamie de enda ho.
Eso ko. O di gambo Kotoko ho. And san o ko nya de. What you say? And you know, Ghana, the son of me. But me just say, you move immediately, and it's a high-powered delegation. I'm not saying Semedo Otuo Acheampong. He's a senior ESCO member. But Bruno Oye local person.
Yeah.
And to the Nipa Bakumi Nubi, I'm told the GFA president is still not in town.
There's a meeting no count.
Because
he was supposed to be the one who was
so
I'm going to be chair meeting now.
But baby dear, but I'm saying campaign. So you bring it, chaso. You have a vice.
At least I need you crack advice.
You have a general secretary.
The general secretary.
General Crane, yes, we don't go. Yes, lawyer back, Oyerepa, I still be woman. But the general secretary was there, Miniachi was there, any other Katam, they were General Crane's funeral. So, and you know, what the delegation, aeroplane, Mukoba, I
never knew
in 10 minutes you are in Kumasi. Machia Kotoko, Secretary F. Marco Pole Fee. Marco Bushna for my movie at the same day you can leave.
No come baby.
My statement come.
Wait 2 hours you might be
deceived by only I am passing.
You know,
why we never
Antino
when in the woo no I can say I did with you, we got it wrong.
And no much no de bano say nya o man nya ye no they got it wrong but
they do them just a 1 week and not to home.
The Omega Hono. Until Tama, the FA is begging Kotoko for a meeting on Tuesday. But Chairman K5 says unless he returns from his asile a year, I won't cry.
Just say, why can't the GFA come down?
And wait, I'm on Tuesday. No? But K5 say, even though I'm so about Tuesday, on Monday is no bar. Just one in call for Shia, no more comment. She also so.
Now, K5 is on heading.
I'm the way senior patron. We are not my title. We are my title, but I'll go for a title to who so we are not with the Amano. Severe BBD. One cocoya would be minimum back away when I said the question because Miss was a senior patron. Minamano. Okay. And Pacho. It's Tama. Ghana football is in the state of calamity, mayhem.
And you're sorry, 10 pepper.
I am sorry.
Nay, you know,
you're sorry, never sorry, 10 pepper. Me a crown. And all you be on the month. I say, a boy, a boy, home or didn't know. And also a boy, child. I'm so you trouble sports heroes. And in time, and now, time by no Bahama, we need to know.
When you are the Quachi is next week. Isaac by
and I got it why out to one.
Saturday to Antonio Sekojo.
Oh, take away the mini papa. Madam for no.
Say or confirm so much bribe on Nigeria.
Or say a state to state. Me
say you worry. You are any promo. In the main what is game will be $800.
Omo players.
Ghana Nigeria.
They
oh 2000 Hona na
o se kwati kwaje record akofo koda goal no no I know se kwati je record akofo koda goal
very good I'm so am kwaya na state I'm the governor na me governor ho si no mo hu say Ghana yes secretary on asela because na sele asela Liberia yes sir Liberia rather will qualify But Nigeria for the show never come. Okay, they were giving money.
Send us soon another
one. I did both Sikakesian man penny for. It was led by the late Benkofi.
Yeah.
And almost so tears as on board my players. The players go demand your mom. I'm away I must watch. I know, sir, they also born in some dear Druchen.
Was it Kotoko house?
Bobo, say, I'm passing born. No, Yenya Quanko Poon, Muzo defender. The ass 1 year, and it's not why you're passing on there back of the born in Saponet. The next thing I say, Jaho Besnico. There be a passable to the Mikaco.
What you want to say?
As I possible, never Yama got the opponent. So a defender. You be one out the Mika. But I'm more assignment to say a pass for Dokotu. Now, what you have about Bones? I saw they can walk maybe some cream say, I didn't opportunity. So we just dream what to me up opportunity. It's interesting.
It's a must watch. It's a must watch.
It's a must watch. Wait,
and I only say I will see on fast
Yeah.
Next week, you find more how Ariza call arrested and the party. I'm using arrested in
quotes. Okay.
And some bagana.
You also know after Kotoko then to Ashgood and from Ashgood back to Kotoko to Ashgood. Okay. Throughout. Yeah.
And Sana or call Ashgood. I know there's a reason for that. But the party they know what they are is a Kusika. I will to it was the last step to so
awful play no.
Also be born a bit.
There's a basa.
Bring my money. So I'm not know Holland.
Ghana football.
It's all. They are local Nima police station. So I bet
it's a bus stop on the Nima police station.
And it's that's for next week. They have stories. There's one man by. Coming father was.
It's not a son again. I will convince money by.
I do catching a brain. Me ba 4 times. See Sunday, na Misia. Yeah, no. And also the baba.
Sunday.
I am pa Monday.
Oh, but not
the report of no drama. I was saying, but when you say the baskets when you need to have the party. When you say, no, but
between me, no.
Wait a minute, oh, my, there's a problem with the basket date of birth. We're trying to wrong.
Uncle,
Google for 78. But about Kotoko under 20, no, 30, 83, no, 5 years, no,
Kotoko under 20. No, on the sort of be a Bruno. I didn't or her program, no program on Fedia Grow. That was she. I'm okay. Is it
possible? Say, Ubia 78. It's a training apart to under 20. Oh, Bobo, 5 years now, only under 20.
Interesting. Yeah. Ghana football is
a lot of people don't know them.
Yeah, and they kind of the football. If you watch them,
people are taking something. They still don't know. That's what I'm about one day.
Tama, born here no. On say born here no. Yeah, it's new to me.
I'm about one day. Now, yeah. Boy, yeah, now. Who's him?
And as I course, it's a first no. Tama, if you interest, so ever seen a call, swam a hair ball. When I'm for more. Not what I number here into Bank Medium, number her ball, now I'm Hanum near the day. And you'll be another. I better know. Yeah, and you'll be another who said I'm no better to money yet. I think they will be a better. That time I was saying Ghana football is in the state of calamity, mayhem, disaster, chaos, debacle, catastrophic, pandemonium, wreck, Tama, and in shambles. President Mahama cries out. Tama.
The president had my son and not
Dabi.
Like you were high, be pure.
Tama, and I won't tell you no.
Or can West win and carry the West win. president all the asem question na no
me fa asem hye na no na sem o kan
national security for ba
na sem o kan no asem o kan no so o break it down was na o kire
na
no wakopɛ ne
tama opa fa Shambles ne bio
synonyms of Shambles
calamity mayhem disaster chaos catastrophe pandemonium debacle wreck and then Shambles na beto
so president why not bro for o ka ta una oba be kan bro for man
president say me papa no ka say me papa no ka say me
so mo ba be tino
edi tama president me papa no o ka say me
okay
so what I say na tama assembly have president the state of Ghana football have president
Shambles no go no
no, it's better say so share the synonyms of Shambles it comes back to the words that pepe ba for nyebo no bia
Google ni AI Google ni AI
mo what's na supporter pa ba ko Ghana Baptist University and then now no super sanse ateta as a league in the no ne FA Cup na mo free men because so bia bo FA Cup na mo dem nam Dubai
obi ahwe
so e friend Pamela or Ghana Baptist University oba or Ghana Baptist University so as a supporter pa no oya
ko Ghana Baptist University agodu Pamela nkomo emphasize na mamu
enti onya asani uyine frase
na ni godi oga atemu ichire
oh say
I say I'm enjoying the conversation. Pamela on. I didn't go on and go do your conference with by.
Oh, say normal you see na say ateta ma
oko no an about.
Oh, frame.
Hey.
Frame. And you don't want to say na say any gene in Chamba bebre say as ateta Emma asna so obi abo FA Cup you say Arsenal nam Dubai nso nka
asem we abada wo ye kan mo anti say last year say ya na mo ye na Ten Hag na de ewie ye no ni ye yi na di wo mo aba be hu se o be so team no ko na nimu a enye Carabao ni FA Cup
oh so too
o ka se mbe na cup ka be yo ko je be yi de
so too eti yanko enti yan channel no pay ha o so wo program no
o ba afro no pay
o so wo program
ade tin was afro
so
tama wakra oboba I say monitoring from Pristia, please greet Diego for me.
Na Kotoko.
Yee, what do I come in? I'm sending a call, some friend back.
Hey, Sammy.
Come on. Into a Boba watch also or Pristia or her program.
Arsenal nam Dubai.
Arsenal Dubai, moko hit. Warm weather.
9 days.
Amodi abase.
Minimum get me tea, I'm shimmy. Unless somebody any you money.
Oh. Say league. Say Premier League in there. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? Ebechere how the Premier League would like ebe league in any suyi.
Wednesday.
Say Wednesday when Everton.
Oh, and the NBA.
If
they'll beat them.
No, some can say Liverpool wins that game, 9 points, and it will be difficult for anybody to catch up. But one thing say Moyes, and I say, Everton, the Moyes. You see the transformation of the Everton team all of a sudden. Now a team that was struggling to even score 1 goal, now are scoring 3-4 against opponents are like relatively strong opponents, and quite much a team. You know, I think say one is doing sound common and I think say it was VR almost on be soon in the next round. Arsenal for the United the last round, just that United were good enough to eliminate Arsenal, and then run so United. Oh, say VR in no penalty the Arsenal, and then
What's offside go again?
Oh, some church him say VR in him.
That's an offside goal.
Oh, say I can. No, offside. Any
last time.
Oh, say me check him say. VR na enim no. Enti ama decisions.
Manchester United 93 minutes. I have go fie. And an offside. By no san by no
It's a draw. It was an offside goal. I think it's a very hard on it. But so me ya jatum say Ruben Amorim say one. This making me I think say on one he's inflicting his own one. Patrick Dogu I go find by clearly yes someone could be or comfortable. Okay, yeah. Even though we're in a bad game, but you can't born. You could see say Mr. Nanka or command or born preferred right wing one na. The boy would have played better than where he was played. Again, look at Amad Diallo. Machena born on number 10. The style of football, no, he's so far. Premier League, me sure say there's any player better than him in one-on-one situation. 1-on-1 do betchon. Oh yeah, why about 1-on-1 do betchon. But look number 10 on him looks as if on comfortable when he's in the middle. No 1-on-1 here, on your one change on him now. On your captain. So you wine, I made Diallo betchon 1-on-1 there. Eti last Mr. Tona oh menu do point out say me say the boy plays better when he's at the right wing back. Coach, where you've seen it. And number 10, no, you don't see the best of Ahmed Diallo. We only see the best. Yes.
2021.
1-1 do betchon.
No speed.
Oh, speed. It's me know why Senane he prefers to play him as
I'm already me say not doing ya summer.
No, who tell interviews no.
Oh yeah, say oh. Someone
get some
and was it to pay off. Eventually
no, so we're confident about if he or manager could do some things will be better. But I think say me ya no. Obi this Amad Diallo, he shouldn't be wasting the boy's time at number 10 on no. Play him at right wing back. Patrick Dogu go and play him at left wing back because the ball wasn't comfortable receiving the ball at
the best for the right to control.
I know you're comfortable. But Amad Diallo because on yet at least you're not comfortable with that in that position. And so this kind of changes I think same to even though first half na you cry but changes now second half no. I'm say Holland exactly there. I say Obi no almost start second half from Abum because consistently so move from bench Biana any of them comes and make an impact. But starting Obi Biana is off. Jesse came in and at least change on Ganacho came in a change. So Siran wide up na it looks at Napoli and Sabakusi trophy no so. Yes, Napoli and Sabakusi trophy no so. After Fiorentina a year Inter Milan hojuma this Thursday we are. Now so team and trophy kwan eso signs bi owa as much as good a team is, the team also need luck. Like the team nam trophy just you need as much as good as you are, you also need luck along the way. Liverpool is enjoying that in the Premier League. They are a very good team, but you could clearly say some games be owa. So it's a lack of Bamafa to say true. That is a sign of a team that on nam trophy jeso kwan jeso. Napoli and Amsakwa Nuswabi. So this is in Shadia B. Team ya now you are much Inter Milan go 3-0 for Fiorentina. Napoli ko wa no akwache wo gane 3-0. E wo Napoli Fiorentina for fio okwache 3-0 simple. This is in Napoli Inter Milan no ko ball 1-1. Napoli akwache AC Milan go gane 2-0. E wa away. Wakwache Fiorentina 3-0 away. Wakwache Atlanta 3-2 away. Ono Roma akobo 1-1 away. Enti sa the big clubs na omo Italian Serie A no nyina no. Napoli have beaten or at least pick a point away at South Venus nyina. It show how the mentality of Napoli team no. Enti and this weekend omo ba against Udine. And I think so to based on how league and air corner and the form of Napoli and how Antonio Conte as a team no and the way they are playing in games so they should be able to see through against Udine and win that game and maintain their omo form na omo no ewo Italian Serie A no. Inter will play on Monday. I think this weekend AC Milan Elko Empoli. It's a Milan form no league no and said that near BB or so and they say they are and they are good watching who they looks ordinary. It's na omo nsam ke kana na BB or they are not that a team that more consistent so performance. But I guess Empoli AC Milan na baby I would day who say or climb one the 8th on the league log. AC Milan the 8th. I'm saying people are not talking much about where AC Milan are lying. In the Italian Serie A, I'm the 8th. Huh? Yeah, Serie A. We are talking about Serie A.
I don't know if you outside will go for that match. Now the
so it's I guess Empoli are that 60 for the league log there. I think they say Milan Ekobibi. Now Joao Felix buy and now your buyer was go come out. So if you try against Empoli, it confirms why you are 8th on the league log. And I think say Milan team be now win this game no. Now money. The big game in Spain. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. The social league table no. Madrid all 49 points. Atletico all 48 points. And Barca all 45 points. And Atletico and Madrid 1 point. Real Madrid and Barcelona 4 points. This is how tight the Spanish La Liga is. Mzoto Carlo Ancelotti in his 23 derbies will win 8 or lose 8 and about draw 7. It's a new face that Carlo Ancelotti have enjoyed over the period that he has coached Real Madrid, because in 23 or win 8 what about draw 7 and will lose 8 and he will lose as many as what we need. It's a derby that he has enjoyed over the years. But since 2016 Madrid and lose at home to Atletico Madrid. I'm about draw 5 within that period since 2016, and Madrid win 3. It tells you how tight this game have been over the years, and without recognized centre backs, there's no Alaba, there's no Rudiger, there's no if anything Bakwe on so Opera. It's Usha. They are only having Asensio and a makeshift Tchouaméni to play. And oh boy, in such a big game now only 3 centre backs in a prepara. So it's a problem. Into a game that I see say if Real Madrid will win this game, then as a Kylian Mbappe mo, Vinicius Junior mo, Rodrigo mo come into the party. No more Real Madrid because they will concede based on the kind of defense now. If anything, Madrid ever parade, they will concede, but at least they have to score more and make sure say they get all the important win. Real Madrid will not lose this game at home. Likely results Cranas West for Real Madrid a draw because in their last 8 draw 5 at Santiago Bernabeu. It's a tell how close these games has been. But I think Madrid West will be a drawing game at home to Atletico. Madrid Barca was a relatively easier game against Sevilla. Sevilla are not performing very well this season in the Spanish La Liga, and Barcelona have dominated this fixture in their last 13-14 away games against Sevilla. Almost lose just 2. And it tells you how Barcelona have, over the years, dominated this fixture against the fact that Sevilla are not performing very well this season, also in the Spanish La Liga. And he said, compare with me anyway, Barca likely to win. So now win here from 45 or 48. Then they will be looking at what will be happening. And we answer I think Barca will win against Sevilla, but and again when feel seems to lose more of Real Madrid win or draw. But I don't see Real Madrid winning that game at Santiago de Bernabeu based on a more recent form with FN saying Bobo Kwai from Atletico Madrid, and so so I will go for Madrid win or draw.
Okay. As Jibo.
Say a Milan Empoli no dra na num na wie no an kan we
Milan should be able to easy
do kan nyina say na me ka say na wo ka say Milan be lose
also more for was 16 club
born again for video bi nto so na yem fan kan sem bi a be na wotwe na wotwe mi no atwam ni na ye di to Manchester supporters ne fo say ye to player ne ba na abotre kakra bam enye sa odi sika na ye di to player na chi na odi zakito anu achi a ade e be che no zoto position there. Na Dogu no money ni.
30 million there. Oh,
a multifunctional player. And to onye player we stuck to one position. So to them say. Onye player we stuck to one position. Say na Otuo Dogu only to come and solve their left wing back positioner. Ka Manchester and go for Kwenda. So to sort them say. Oye player about multiple positions. Adan me chichiri mu ha. Sort them say. It onye player obukasa okotora te say Kwenda yo mukofani. Say oh boy in the 3-4-3 system. The only place a be suitable for Kwenda is playing at the left wing back. Now Otuo Dogu so left wing back. No asa Kotoko Kwenda so me left wing back. Say sporting directors of the club no kwanya de ombeti we ase. Eti bonde video ni to so a eno game no mni Leicester City boy no. So one of the biggest asset in the piece. And me kan wa ha. Say obi a wa follow from Lecce bia no. Say the strength back in the piece. Sometimes ni rate me fin ho say oye defender. So to the mention say. Eti Manchester United will need a good defensive shape when he is attacking. Said the bear space now be jana in case say olusubo no na opponent ni ba in a quick transitioner. Among capitalize on his space no be jana to punish Manchester United. And they care about an end product. Into among motion videos too. The end product ya there back why kept on saying say coach and the Amorim should work on it. When a man a ball was it Bruno Fernandes, a long ball. Diego Dalot, quick run. One or cross over the Obama Leicester City player no. So to the mention Inti, and your money be an aye cano, and no more shake game ni be Inti Omunya botre team no. Said there be a mechano. But when no any baby a problem with that bang and no baby a 7-1 because it looks like Zutu. Suddenly, every single player in Manchester United team now, apart from bare 2 or 3 players, are not good to fit into the coach system, including a player just last season was hyped as the next star of Manchester United, the next face of Manchester United, Kobe Menu. Okay, ball last season Liverpool, Manchester United, ni no. So things some as Akito Bekano. But because of system and they as a Kobe Menu doesn't even fit into coaching the system. It's in the Sika old demand is £250,000 no. Manchester force me and farm up Kobe Menu or Nyakro Montono. But where a player, yes, he new stage in an so Mudruno. But Kobe Menu at the European Championship. Kobe Menu last season. Premier League in him. Even this season, no game on Koboy a Amford against Liverpool. Nti Manchester club na Ghana kamusu tu because be fo bi na yomo. Ana wonim.
Be fo de.
Okay be yi na yomo. O se ka Ghana. Ke de atoso dada. Se nko mo go hwe mo hyebrim. Nam so obi na yomo. Ke aka kire mo dada. Nti kakra e wo ho no. Enura Zutu, it wasn't an impressive performance for Manchester United. So there's a kind of meeting and inform Everton. A big problem at the club against Manchester United. Madrid derby now to Barcelona. Kakrebi won the game. But they made me I can say a gamer. Remember what I mean, certain say Madrid will not win the game. Especially with situation on whom say no. Me who Madrid so be win the game. And let's go Madrid team no more fine form no more like 15 games in all competition. Now will be answer until last month lose to Leganés. After that Leganés defeat, Omako 5 games I'm to lose here. And Oma started air chef for fun. Whether in Europe, whether Copa del Rey, whether air the Spanish La Liga. This is how Diego Simeone set up in the team. Obo in a 4-4-2 system. Once a football, the most popular system and as a formation a 4-4-2. And the man who number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, number 10. nti ye started see ball no the first football formation was 4-4-2 and actually coaches be by no mudi bi abekeka ho ne abenya 4-3-3 4-2-3-1 3-5-2 3-4-3 and it's our system ni nyina but the first system about football mu ye 4-4-2 Diego Simeone believe in the 4-4-2 system but no the necessary kakra the 4-4-2 no instead say ke one number 7 one number 11 yet what typical wingers no ono onko ne sa we in the back flank Clement Lenglet Jimenez Molina Efiwa the two midfielders Rodrigo Di Paul and Akoke then the wingers are ultimate class form as wingers by based on the system nam deka Konagala and no Aneba Simeone two nimi enu nyina ya traditional midfielders it is a one who bar he doesn't play wing play or more wing football and the fullbacks na ni two additional midfielders Gallagher ne Simeone omo katina na space no maja no so to omo overlap that space no to attack you but only natural wingers are because omo ko torment opposition of fullbacks but this is where the problem is because of about 4 natural midfielders no Osha Madrid team na mizoto ombeko Valverde Dani Ceballos our started picking up Jude Bellingham in a midfield 3 then front 3 of Rodrigo Vinicius and Kylian Mbappe because of Diego Simeone midfield 4 mizoto ebema na difficult for Real Madrid to control the game because all players 4 year mabo mu din nyina none of them any game controller ko kenye game controller Rodrigo Di Paul game controller Gallagher game controller Simeone game controller all these are fighting midfielders or they come to fight for the ball and the moment ombeji ball ne pe the first person motion is Antoine Griezmann because on the link between their midfield and the attack now Osha Madrid midfield yam to any defensive protection it is a sanipa for ya ebo mudi Gallagher, Koke, Rodrigo Di Paul, Simeone omo fight receive ball no from either Valverde, Ceballos, Jude Bellingham, Vinicius Junior, Rodrigo. Why the best stop Atletico Madrid transition no? When Diego Abrantia Feni say Griezmann move into space, why the best stop are there no? That is where the problem is. It's any game na ekwa no. Key player for the game, I will be deciding game no. Abrantia Feni Antoine Griezmann. Real Madrid were weak defense. When it comes to pressing and punishing defenders, when on my mistake, menya sure say Mr. Otuo, ubetimi about 4 strikers or munimi yasadi ni ye a chain Julian Alvarez. It's Madrid defense of Lucas Vazquez, Tchouaméni, Asensio, Fran Garcia. In a derby, one of the biggest fixtures in world football. And pay very, very difficult. And for one attack our Vini, Mbappe, Rodrigo, supported by Jude Bellingham. So what's your tenor? And let's come and so one 10. But the difference between the two is and let's come Madrid with the defense to stop the Real Madrid attack. But I say Real Madrid with the defense to stop Atletico Madrid attack and the answer is no.
Okay.
In their last 5 meetings, Madrid are winning 1. Atletico are winning 2. And they move to a draw. Where you game Barcelona because for Barcelona to enter the La Liga title race, no, they will need a game at Atletico Madrid. If they will not win, they shouldn't lose because Barca stand a chance of beating Sevilla. So Barca Timisha Sevilla. Looking at the La Liga table, any points are Real Madrid were 49, Atletico were 48, and Barca were 45. Omuni now about 22 games. It's a draw in that game will push Real Madrid to 50 points. Atletico will go 49. A win for Barcelona, Barca will move to 48. It's remember the points gap between Real Madrid and Barcelona about 2. there's an El Clasico which psychologically they say Barcelona for advantage over Real Madrid. They say Madrid are there by common person mo betie El Clasico. Barcelona team ni share Real Madrid. That's omo team ni nyina no. Omo ko train Real Madrid no person go share omo. Eti and the Madrid there win to best result for Real Madrid will be a draw, but to be win the game now. Mamema Atletico Madrid 2, Real Madrid 1 that game. Barcelona and Sevilla they said they are cano. Me feel say as at this stage the best front line in the game is the Barcelona front line. Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal and Rafinha. This trial ebi I want me fan to MNS no. Messi, Neymar, Suarez. But looking at their potential, and to baby omo no. Omo here nyoma baby one to win the La Liga, which MNS na achieve here, to win the Champions League, and Sunday do do that level no. When they are on attack, so it is we do obika. Now when you na adwene so obeda, na ade chiwo, ade san, debi a wo chasing. Say, only Barcelona ebo, na mizoto. Or finding a way to score because they have a weakened defense. You also have to find a way to stop this Barcelona attack. And none of the teams need to mean yeah. And typical example, you game on against Benfica in the Champions League. Benfica she goes a was assisting, but because Barcelona was strong attack, no, almost finding a way to come back and win that game against Club Offensive Benfica. Kakrebi in the Italian Serie A, and I'm sure Como any Juventus. Na my former captain Fabregas say complain pa menene ya adwene. And now one game I think the referee was not fair to Como. It was a clear penalty and handball got Dennis Aboye. Como one sider. Anytime you watch them, you don't watch an Italian team or a Spanish team. Players were flair. Omonim how to express themselves, especially Nico Pass. A fine number 10, a traditional number 10 style of a player. And Juventus team no more problems because players almost spend a lot during the summer transfer window. They said Kobe Menes, they said Costa. Omo team live up to expectation. Obi to say Nico Gonzalez almost turned from Fiorentina. Even Consasai almost turned from FC Porto. Or started season well, but were dropping in form. Vlahovic, the same thing. It's Amana Babe problem. Eddie Ama coach friend said Thiago Motta. It will be very difficult for club friend says Juventus to said this season on bet me a trophy. AC Milan Empoli game in America Bema Boda. It's not that easy. Empoli are one of the difficult sides to play in the Italian Serie A. I would them in blame. Say Empoli, they check their results against the top teams and check matches in Omabono. Very, very difficult. Well organized team. Under Pablo Zanetti. Well organized team. Very, very difficult to play. Sometimes you might Osha Juventus last week. Games are Omabo even against top teams no. Sometimes be a top team when you lag be not the Ashawamo. No any lag be not the Ashawamo. Very good side, well organized. It's difficult to play against them. But Milan move to the traditional Milan. Aside Milan and Carlo Ancelotti. Once in a year come about the 4-4-2 system. And how I'm to 4-4-2 system be the first system in football. So what's your Milan team now? Yes, how much achieve a lot, no. There is something familiar with the Milan team. The attacking duo. Early years of Milan, even when Milan won their first trophy, it started with Van Haag and Cavallini. Then Omo moved from her to Noda and Scaffiani. Then from there to Rivera and Jose Attafini. Omo duo no de Milan first European trophy by. And then man Ombenya Hulit Van Basten. Then Oponria and Baggio. Kaka and Shevchenko. So to the mechanasi. System ba SSA, system ba SSA. But Osher Milan any Roma game now. Yes, a team of lucky consistency this season. But after the introduction of Santiago Jimenez and João Felix into that game. And my Milan fans need hope because Sergio Conceição is a fan of the 4-4-2 system. It's with these two players, Milan feel say Omanyo Muhulit, Evan Basten, Kaka Shevchenko. It's in a game no Mokwakobono, a game a lot of hopes. That game, especially Abranti friend says João Felix. And the football no traditional number 10 for no move free. Ye use had the free bone. It's a certain players. So coach is going to mean fit to a system. João Felix.
Those who have failed to pick up defensive duties.
Yes, but on say
because okay, why don't Newcastle?
Yeah.
Newcastle, star boy Brazilian.
Guimarães.
Also, he has added a lot of defensive work.
So the Juma no.
But say,
and now can Joelitin.
No, Joelitin is on the Guimarães.
But Guimarães is not a traditional number 10.
He holds the ball. The way he plays. I don't say defending. So and then almost number 10 on the say João Felix. No problem.
And America say, and he say a question like facade and aba. Because football is entertainment.
Yeah.
And never na ye boy, any the coach is ye. And never na ye boy, any the coach is ye. Mizutu. One way I can obi to say you can say Zidane. Obi to say Del Piero. Obi to say Francesco Totti. Obi to say Roberto Baggio. Even the great Diego Armando Maradona. Can the coach is because of Massa? Yes. Na so money na no mun defend it.
Did you feel it in our hero?
Yeah, can't say analyze